D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Maintain control, maintain control, maintain control, maintain control.
We gotta hold ourselves together. We got to. See, man, if we go to pieces, somebody out there is gonna get us.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Fly Nerd Group Primetime in the building, forever rolling the critical hit. We always get our mission across. What's happening, fellas? What is going on today?
What's good in the hoodie?
What's good? Yo, we got a bunch of special guests in the house, so we gonna get right to it. Let's right here, Coach E, Soul Star Man in the middle, as normal. To my right is
The ambitious one here to control the orgasm
Ooh.
and be nasty.
Ooh.
I want y'all to come to conclusions today.
And you got the Ren and Stimpy Mr. Horseface with that.
Right.
No, sir. Didn't like it. Yo, to my left.
It's the one and only Cosmo Galactus. Nice to meet you.
Word. Special guest starting off in the building. Right next to Cos is
D-Nick, the Microphone Misfitz.
Word. My man behind him.
Ray of Light. Ken Solo.
The Microphone Misfitz, ladies and gentlemen, and the sound selector.
The very disappointed Cut Creator fan, also known as J-Dot.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
We got some hard truth dropped on us by D-Nick. D-Nick, why don't you tell us about that hard truth about Cut Chemist that you dropped? Cut Creator, that you dropped on J-Dot earlier.
Cut Creator did not do the scratches in the studio for Go Cut Creator Go. There's a debate between if they were done by DJ Bobcat from the LA Posse or Jazzy J from Zulu Nation. But what is confirmed that Cut Creator did not do those scratches on that record.
So Go Cut Creator Go, the scratches are done by somebody outside of not Cut Creator.
Right. But Cut Creator did say he learned how to do those scratches.
So that's like ghost scratching.
Yeah, so it's a ghost DJ.
Ghost scratching.
See, so now it's no Cut Creator, no. Because
Brought to you by D-Nick, the Hip Hop Encyclopedia.
J. Dot's Broken Feelings. Courtesy of D-Nick.
That sucks. It does. It's like it changes the whole perspective of even hip hop back then when you hear that.
But see, that's what I was saying. Putting too much bullshit on the pedestal. And when you strip down the facts, it's still Hollywood, it's still structured, it's still manufactured, it's still pop, it's still music business, it's still industry.
Yep.
You know, so
even in good old 84. Even in good old 84. Well, yeah, we got a lot of ground to cover today.
The culture is good.
The thrill is gone. Yeah, we got a lot of ground to cover today. So, yo, let's dive in with our special guests. I asked them out, the Microphone Misfits. They showed up. So, from what I understand, y'all got the new Babylon Breakout album and comic book coming out, right?
Well, yeah. Well, the event is called Babylon Breakout.
The event, okay.
The event is Babylon Breakout. The comic book is called Escape from Babylon, Volume 5.
Volume 5.
Volume 5. So break this down. What am I holding? What is
You're holding a comic book with an album inside.
How many tracks?
It's a couple of bonus, nine tracks solidified, but you got 3 bonus records on there. I don't open that. I got an open copy.
That's vacuum
to
sealed
break it open. Break the
for
boy
freshness.
I wanted to see the pages. Who did the artwork?
That one was done by the great Daryl Spicey, Chicago's own. Daryl Spicey does the What's Up Man comic book, and he also does the artwork in the Austin voice. And fun fact, Daryl Spicey did the artwork for the original Million Man March. He's worked for a lot of people from Steve Harvey on down. He's
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Suits. The suit guy.
I've seen some of your volumes in the comic book stores like Ram Cracker. I've seen it up in First Aid in Hyde Park. So, it's dope to see this.
It's a continuing story.
So, yeah, what's the premise of the comic? What's the?
So it's an action adventure satire that takes the conspiracy theories about the music business and hip hop in particular literal. So think of it as like A-Team meets Mad Max meets the Monkees.
That's a blend. 18 meets Mad Max meets the Monkees.
Yeah.
Now
Hey,
give them your sales pitch.
We're the Misfits.
Yeah. What's the sales pitch, D?
28 pages of non-stop funky boom bap superhero Rastafari hip hop action for that ass.
Did you say for that ass at the Children's Museum?
Then he said for that buttocks.
Touche, pussycats.
For that buttocks.
Did you say that at the? I'm just curious.
I said none of that shit at the Children's Museum.
So let's get into
for that
what made you get started into like this venture of comic books and hip hop and mixing the two, and actually producing and manufacturing this product?
Man, one, like I was coming out of doing solo records, like we was all promoting our, like my last solo record, graphic novel, and wanted to do something special for the group as like, the Microphone Misfitz, and so we was just gonna do that. And yeah, man, wanted to do something special. And before that, when we was promoting graphic novel, we was on tour with Wizard World. We was like traveling with the Wizard World Con, running around, getting into it with Tony Atlas and everybody. People was smoking out with my man from Clerks, Brian O'Connell, all of that stuff. So, Holland, thank you. And wanted to do something special to culminate the group coming together and get out of like the shadow of D-Nick's solo album and just us no longer all of us being D-Nick the Microphone Misfit and us being the Microphone Misfit. So we did.
Oh, so special. Before you didn't start with the history, you went straight into the volume 5. What's volume 1 about? Like, was it was D-Nick in the Microphone Misfits?
No. Volume 1 was the Microphone Misfits. I had a solo album that we were all promoting called Graphic Novel.
Okay.
And so we were, because of the theme and what it was, we were all on the road with Wizard World Comic Con. And then being there is just like, man, want to pay dues, want to really cement and be in this world, and we wanted to do something special to commemorate the group being solid,
That's dope. Yeah. So, what made you get into Wizard World?
I had an album called Graphic Novel, and it just made sense to do that.
So how did you pitch that to Wizard World to get them to take you along on the road?
They had no idea what we were doing. They was just like, okay. And then they was like, why is this shit so loud?
Wow.
It's so loud. Oh, it's so loud. So it was a lot of complaints and all that stuff. But with the graces of Jah, our first con was with DMC.
Okay.
And DMC came around. We see the little lady coming over, and I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna tell us to quiet down again. But she actually came and was like, DMC said to turn your music up. And so,
fuck.
So when DMC says it,
you gotta go.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
You gotta listen to the
because he rocked a few Comic Cons I've seen too.
Yeah, he's in our freshman class. Our first con was his first con.
Oh, dope.
Oh, dope. Yeah, that's. So y'all pretty much came into the con scene together.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. That's dope. So with the show and everything you got going on, what's next after? What's the next move? So obviously gonna promote the album, tour, shows, things of that nature.
Yeah, we got a couple of gigs coming. We just got back from Austin Nerdcore Days. Shout out to DJ Rockman. So we just got back from that. So that was dope. So we're just gonna be doing more of that. Made a lot of good connections. Gonna hit some of those conventions, same in the Midwest as well as hitting some of the conventions in the South, which was the reason for us going to do Nerdcore Days, to kind of solidify those relationships and, collaborate.
So would you consider the music nerdcore?
I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me,
is there a significant particular sound you go for?
I mean, we do to us. It's like obviously we b-boys, so we want to do music for the breakers and you know what feels right to us. We like to have a lighter backdrop because we talk about dark stuff, so we kind of try to offset that with a lighter, fun, vibrant backdrop. It's like when we was opening for Shirley King, and she had her bass player. They had a dude who was the drummer. He was the white dude. And I'll never forget, my man was just like, the bass player was like, man, goddamn, put some swing in that shit. I hate when white boys play the blues. The point of the blues ain't to give you the goddamn blues. The point of the blues is use the blues to get you out the blues. And I was like, goddamn, that was fire. And so it was like, that stuck in my head, and that's kind of, he put words to it. Like, shout out to Shirley King's bass player. I forget the brother's name, but he put words to how I felt about music. So.
That's dope. That's dope. So pretty much that became the theme after that point.
It was a theme before then, but he gave me
solidified
it. He gave me something to quote.
Yeah. What's up with the name?
The Microphone Misfitz?
Yeah.
Tell him, fellas.
We don't fit in anywhere, that is, except on stage.
Facts.
Okay.
It's real simple to the point.
That's it.
Real simple to the point. Well, we happy to have y'all on the show. Please feel free to contribute to any of the conversations we got going on. Hang out, get some water, enjoy yourselves, and interject, kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, this is for kicking it. Be relaxed.
Nerd group. Yeah, we are here to build and chill.
Yeah, so people out there, make sure you check them out. When's that show?
That show is Saturday, March 26th. 2-on-2 cosplay breaking battle. You know, to battle, you must be in cosplay. Hosted by Brave Monk. Judges are Microphone Misfitz own Jet 9. We got Super Enlight from Stick and Move Dance Crew, and from the Brickheads Black Attack. Music by DJ Illinois and Mos Def.
You did. So IMG will be in the building.
Where is this at?
2111 South Hamlin at the Firehouse Community Arts Center. It's all ages, so everybody can come through. Our first Babylon breakout was in Alternatives, so for the 10-year anniversary, it's our 10-year as a group. So it's like we want to do it like we did the first one. So all ages is gonna be fun, and we're just gonna rock out.
That's what's up.
Word. Sounds like it's going to be a hell of a good time. Appreciate y'all for coming out and hanging out with us. But Kaz, Ambi, what y'all been on, man? What happened this weekend?
Yeah, what happened last week?
Yeah, what happened?
It's a few things.
What happened?
A few.
All right, so I went to the Benny the Butcher listening party.
Butcher coming.
No.
Tend to talk. Yo.
So aggressive.
Right, so aggressive.
From the DC universe?
Wow.
It's dark. That was dark.
That's how he does it, though. Every time. It's like, yo, son, calm down.
I'm like, okay.
I think about Butcher from The Boys. That's what I think about every time I hear it.
Yikes.
But so what was the listening party like?
It was cool, man. I mean, it was it was hippity hop.
It was hippity.
It was a rapidy.
It was a rapidy rap show.
Rapidy rap show.
So that means there was no chicks there. It was no chicks there, right?
Oh well, no. Benny is
10%.
Yeah, 10%. It was at the promontory, so
yeah, promontory brings what it brings.
It brings out
some guys brought their girls.
Yeah, and that too.
So Sasha's Party and Co.
So it was a rapidy rap show. Butcher got on. He came on. He did a few songs, and then they did this interview in between performance. But it was cool. Benny is dope. He did his thing. It was a listening party. Hey, this is what people do,
Just kind of hang out.
So he didn't actually perform anything.
So, but that's what it is. Is I guess is a gathering for people to hang out because you see. I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes
you sound disappointed.
Yeah.
It's because our city champion out-of-towners before our own people, and I see it on numerous occasions.
So this was one of those times?
Yeah.
Most of the time,
So
probably.
it was deep in there?
Huh?
It was deep in there. Like it was a lot of people that was out to support that.
Of course. Yeah, it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. No discredit to Benny the Butcher. That's my dude.
He's hot.
I rock with him when he was in Reggie's and shit. When you don't see none of these people around, and it's their first show, and you see them, and you hear this music for the first time, and you get this reaction like, oh, okay, we back with some shit. This is dope shit. You know what I mean? Now it's like, where all these people? It's like the celebrity.
It's the want to be seen.
It's the celebrity thing.
Want to be backstage, want to be in the pictures.
It's the people who
pushing out the photographers for the artists, and it's like
social media.
It's the people who
there you go.
It's the people who was fans starting at Tana Talk 3.
It was a venue.
Probably.
It's the Tana Talk. It's the Tana Talk 3 and on fans.
If you give them that.
Maybe Tana.
This
maybe
is the Def Jam signing.
It's a vicious cycle that I see sometimes, and I just shake my head to it because it'll be like, no disrespect to the artists or anyone that come out here to make your money and go.
Take the money and run.
But
I mean,
that venue is that type of spot, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Reggie's, you go for the artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's that kind of.
It
It's
was
like
intimate.
going to D&D. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's that type of situation. You go to the promontory, it's kind of like that, but it's, I got stuff. And you should look at my stuff and follow me on this. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more of a networking.
It's a
Right,
cloudy.
I was about to say that.
Real
It's a
network party.
It's cloud chasing, if you ask me.
Oh.
Say it again.
It's the pretendistry. I'm tired of seeing the pretendistry, and it's time to destroy that whole format and bring in the Fly Nerd Group.
Say less.
Well, now. So what else cracked off this past week? Well, Ambi, what did you get into?
Ambi had fun and shit.
Oh yeah.
Ambi was dancing around on Saturday, hanging out on the tables and shit.
Yeah, it was Emporium. So the MTV video way back with Sean Doe and Risky Business. Sean Doe was celebrating his birthday that happened like a few days before that.
Shout out to Sean Doe. Yeah.
It was dope. This was the most packed night that I've seen there in a minute. And
the weather getting nice.
They was out, and the crowd was diverse. So you had your nerds, you had your lames.
Okay.
You counting
out the lames.
Yeah, the lames is different. You had your niggas in there. They showed up.
Of course they did.
Yeah, man. Cause
even spread here.
Yo, he played Tootsie Roll and they came out. Them shorties hit the floor.
Word.
They was getting it. Yeah, shout out to them.
Cotton candy, sweet as gold.
Yeah, so B-Vax came through. SP1 showed up. Like, this is the second time I seen him in like the last 30 days. I was like, what?
Wowzers.
Yeah, SP1 don't come out.
Nah, he was out.
The rare Pokemon.
Yeah,
shout out to B-Vax though.
Yeah,
shout out to
was
Vax.
through.
Hey, that's what's up.
So yeah, it was fun though. It was a good time. Me and Red just.
I wonder if B-Vax will change his name now.
You know, I was gonna ask him that.
I just thought about that last week.
I was gonna ask him that, but I was like, I'm not even gonna bring that energy.
Someone
to
put that on his page.
Yeah.
Not that long. And he was like, I don't know how many times I've had to tell people I'm sick of that.
I guess that's the answer.
He almost got the Reader
Brian
DJ of the
alone.
year too.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he came in like honorable mention second or something.
Yeah, he was.
And I told him, I said, it's probably because your name, and that's what's resonating right now.
Oh my God.
We can't market your name, Brian.
Y'all better
I was
leave
salty
Brian alone.
about that Reader thing. I was salty.
That he didn't get it.
I was salty that he didn't get it, and I was salty that we didn't get nominated for Best Group.
Who was nominated? Nope. Nope. Who was nominated? Pull it up. Who was nominated? You can't bring it up on the show. You can't tell. Come on, we gotta get into it.
You gotta
It's a
sprinkle them niggas in
conversation
there.
now.
Gotta sprinkle
Who
a
was
little bit.
nominated?
I ain't gotta shit on no other groups. I just think it's some bullshit.
You just said you just had your Kanye. Now I'm Sway. Who was?
You ain't got the answer.
nominated?
You ain't got the answer.
Who was nominated?
Pull it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying. So this is
It's
like that.
this is a Reader like rap group of the year. Was it rap group
Was it
category?
Chicago based? Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was best Chicago group of the year of 2020.
So y'all didn't even get nominated.
Right.
2021.
And I'm sure somebody nominated you. They just didn't accept it. Basically, is what happened.
No, like I was the one who told B-Vax he was nominated.
Okay.
I worked
No, I haven't found it yet. I'm not seeing it, but we can keep it going.
Nominated for poetry on that poetry group, and I was like, okay, who else is nominated? And I was like, okay. It's like all these DJs. It's like I don't know none of these. Oh, I know B-Vax. I was like, hey B-Vax, you got nominated. He was like, how the hell that happened? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was a bunch of people.
Because he had Punch. What is it? Punch House. So he get a lot of people that'll probably nominate him from there alone.
He got a Punch House and also the other place, Saki.
The sushi place.
The sushi place, yeah.
Oh, is that back online?
Yeah.
I've been needing that.
Yeah. I think he still do Soul and Saki.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw a flyer for it recently.
Yeah, Soul and Saki. Yeah, I think he still do that.
I'll see you soon, Brian.
Yeah.
Shout out to B-Vax. Soul and Saki, one of the best DJs in Chicago. We love him. He's a fly nerd, so always support.
Shout out.
Always support. Well, I know we got a few wrestling fans in the house, and so Razor Ramon unfortunately has passed on.
Absolutely.
Sad.
Absolutely. That is sad.
Sad story.
Real bad guy.
Sad story there, but let's address wrestling, its stars, Razor Ramon himself, his career. I mean, that's is the whole CTE thing and the injuries to these guys overlooked?
Absolutely. Of course.
Dude,
like any other sport, they don't. So
what was that clip of the
football player?
Yeah,
he was playing in front of the scouts and everything and the coaches, and literally in the middle of catching the ball and running it back, like he's running past them. His Achilles heel is tore. He falls in pain, like wincing, screaming.
And
they started walking off, and then the coach that was standing there really with the notepad just walked up, picked up the ball, and they didn't acknowledge him at all. Real shit.
Oh yeah.
Real shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what's crazy is that I ruptured my Achilles tendon twice last year. I had to really learn how to walk twice. Yeah. And it's crazy because I did it at the gig.
Were you breaking?
At the gig. Yeah.
Okay.
When they shut down State Street.
Uh-huh.
I just gained about like 15, 20 pounds. And now, you know how in breaking, you got to ease your way into it since you're heavier? Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, you can't play with that.
Yeah. So.
Right before the set.
What was you doing?
Did you still go on?
Yeah.
Which move?
I shift my weight to the other side and nobody knew.
Yeah, that's real. Because you probably didn't know that's what it was. You just felt like, it was just maybe like rolled it or something, right?
No, I knew it was something bad. It felt like somebody jumped out a one-story window and just landed straight on my calf muscles all the way down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
After this fool did that, I bruised my Achilles tendon.
See?
Yeah.
What was y'all doing y'all legs?
Damn.
They break us.
Yeah, they was
athletes,
going
huh?
Breaking for real.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We risk our life on the stage every night, cuz.
But back to remember, Bret the Hitman Hart's biggest issue with the WWE and wrestling in general was the fact that they didn't really respect the health of the wrestlers.
Right.
After what happened with Owen. He was like, fuck y'all. Y'all not giving us no proper insurance, no funds, no support, nothing. And so most of the time,
they'll do a 360-day
they have a full schedule. Yeah, and they tell them if you get hurt, keep it going. Don't stop the show. Stop. They tell them don't stop.
Unless you really hurt, and then they got.
Nah, fuck that. Steve Austin kept wrestling with a broken neck.
He sure did.
I heard that they got the symbol now of referees. They do this.
Yeah.
And that's to send in the medics.
And that's only if they notice. Because they're now most of the ones that are veterans are so conditioned to ignore the injury.
I was just gonna say Mick motherfucking Foley.
Yeah, man.
Well, he tortures himself on purpose. He's different. He don't count.
Yo, he got thrown off the Hell of the Cell by the Undertaker,
and he loves to
landed on tacks.
He loves the pain.
Yeah, the teeth came out his nose.
Yeah,
the pain threshold on that man is ridiculous.
This is shark though. Like, if you go in WWE headquarters, get the fucking song. But if they play a song on the loudspeakers to let everybody know that motherfucker's in the building, like it's his favorite song, but for the employees to let them
to know to get on your shit.
Yeah, because Vince will come in and he'll fire your ass for real.
That's fucking dope.
No chance.
Damn, they put a warning up.
I love that.
He had an intro song.
He got a real intro.
No chance.
And he come in with that walk.
What you got.
You're fired.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
So it was WWF and then
WWE. Yeah, well, they was at the same time.
WWE.
Yep.
Well, there was WCW got folded into the WWF along with the ECW.
And then there was NWA at one point.
Was there?
Yeah.
NWA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That was
AEW.
That's the one. That's
Yeah,
the Raw. It's the hardcore one.
AEW is
the new hardcore shit.
Yeah, that's where CM Punk resides these days.
Yeah, that's where the dudes what's that young dude that used to be on drugs? They used to jump off of high places.
So many.
Jeff Hardy?
So many people.
The Hardy. They over there.
Oh, the Hardy boys.
Yeah, Hardy was running shit over there.
Drugs is synonymous with wrestlers too.
Yeah, painkillers.
Cocaine and steroids. Life,
you know?
Chris Benoit.
Him jumping off high places.
But yeah, so like if you think about, I was just thinking about Razor Ramon and like, he's one of the few characters that they weren't ever to duplicate. No one ever came in and took that role.
That's true.
Mr. Perfect, they came in and had people like Dolph Ziggler was basically Mr. Perfect. They had a bunch of other characters, but nobody ever took Razor Ramon's image.
Don't nobody want to be a fake Mexican though.
Real talk.
Hey man, they still got them in there pretending to be other ethnicities and nationalities.
And low key, he had the Superman curl.
He did have the
Whoa,
Superman.
yeah, he did.
Wait, The Rock's his punches is I think it's identical almost to Razor Ramon.
Yeah, he looked the part. He looked more like Grease. That's what The Rock looked like. And by the way, side note, shout out to Dwayne. I ain't trying to dish you or make fun of you, but your dad looks like Blackula.
Muma Waldy. My man looked like he said he looked like Muma Waldy.
In the early days, like when he was wrestling, he looked like Blackula, like the whole like the point and everything. Like they look very similar at times.
He gonna beat y'all.
Me and Dwayne gotta understand it.
My man said he looked like Muma Waldy.
What'd you say, brother?
I'm done.
What? Come on. It's all good. You know.
He's gonna give you the rock bottom.
As long as it's
R.I.P.
on the
Razor
ring.
Ramon, man. I like these clips y'all showing, man. That's what's up.
Classic.
Yeah, I mean, Ambi, you and Dwayne, y'all got history, so we know how you feel about Dwayne. Y'all got history.
That's gonna be WrestleMania
Shout out
48.
Shout out to Vlad, like not from Vlad TV. I'm talking about Vlad. He's a black dude that he's a wrestler too. He works for WWE as the digital media guy. He when we went out there, he's like, yo, give me a WWE moment. I can pull it up. I got access to every single WWE moment. Like, so shout out to Vlad.
Damn,
man.
that's dope.
Yeah.
There's so many moments.
So many, yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm not even sure where.
Ones.
They need to bring back Saturday Night
I was
main event.
I was an Attitude Era dude, man. I mean, like I like this shit. This shit was the opening doors for the Attitude Era. I think it was just wrestling and Smash Mouth to the finest. Had The Rock, had Stone Cold.
Yes.
Undertaker at his prime, Kane and shit.
Kurt Angle.
Woo.
Yeah.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt.
It was Kurt for the hurt.
Yes.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar, young Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And you know, some of that early the stuff that led up to
Edge-
that Attitude
Edge was
era was like, so you know, the Warrior refused to lose if you couldn't actually put him on his ass. He refused to lose.
I did not know that.
He wouldn't. He said, if you can't knock me down in this ring, then I'm not gonna let you lose. I'm not gonna
That's
lose.
the challenge.
I don't give a fuck what the
That's
card
hard.
says.
That's
I'm
the
not
challenge.
losing.
Hey, he was one of my favorites too.
And Bret
That's
Hart
a
was the
hard
same
shit.
way. Bret Hart said, if you can't put me in a move,
Outtake me,
if you can't
outtake me, you're gonna lose.
you're gonna lose. I'm not gonna
That's
give
why
it to
they
you.
jerked him with the Shawn
Ultimate
Michaels.
Warrior?
Yes.
How did you like Ultimate Warrior and you got us in this stupid ass argument with Tony Atlas?
Because I don't care.
Wait a minute, what?
I don't know who Tony Atlas is.
Go ahead.
So educate us on this Tony Atlas.
what's going
and
on
what's
here?
happening
Who is
here.
Tony
Here we go
Atlas?
with this story.
Here we go. Educate us on what happened with Tony Atlas.
So we're at Wizard World again. You know, Mega Random was starting to do their thing on the other side of the United States, but we in Philly, first con. So hip hop's not there. So Tony Atlas sees us. He think we a basketball team. He don't know. And so he
Fab Five.
he steps to us and he's just like, hey, where the ball at? Where the ball at? You know, and Ray was like, you know, because Ray used to hoop in college, so he was like, whatever,
still
old
hoop.
nigga, I dunk on you. Like, to Tony Atlas. And I'm like, man, shut up, man, that's Tony Atlas, man, show him some respect. And he was just like, man, I don't know who the fuck Tony Atlas is. I was in church at that time. Like, and so Tony Atlas is like, man, I'm the first black man to body slam Hulk Hogan. I'm, you know, and he's going in his whole Tony Atlas stuff, and You know, he's still buff as shit, but he wearing a suit.
Old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like, man, give me the ball. Give me the ball. I'll do y'all real. Like, so he started doing all of that stuff, and it's
I
like,
don't
nah,
care.
Like, and Ray's like,
Wow.
whatever, old nigga, I dunk her. I'm like, come on, man, stop disrespecting Tony Allen.
That's real.
And so he just fucked with us the whole thing. He was like, you boys was all
Disrespected
right.
me first, cuz.
Why, he thought you was a ball player?
Ray took that shit personal, man. So he was gonna dunk on Tony Allen for a game.
Yo.
Tony Allen's a spear your ass.
Yo, he did all them power moves first. He was a beast.
So who? Give us the background, Ambi. Since you the wrestling guy, Tony Atlas. Well, you seem to know him. Tell us about Tony.
So Tony Atlas, number one, swole as fuck.
Man.
Like he was like.
Is that the scientific term?
I mean, I don't even know any other word for that. Like swole as fuck. He's known for like lifting motherfucker. He was the one that was pressing people over his head, power slamming. He was the muscle guy. Like there wasn't nobody like him at that time. Like he was the one that kind of innovated that whole I'm swollen, I'm gonna just power through you. And that's became a lot of people after that.
Got you.
A lot like Ultimate Warrior definitely had some influence under that. Who else was really kin to that? I think Booker probably borrowed something from him, most definitely.
Booker T, I met him in person.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
What a ball at.
I'm coming for you, nigga.
So I want to know when you so you seeing this dude and you just thinking some random cat just walking up on you
A
crazy.
buff motherfucker in a suit. Like, picture that.
Right, 'cause
I mean, obviously we at a con where there's plenty of famous people that are doing the talks and the panels and the signatures and all of that. But like, nah, I don't care. Somebody run up on me talking about something with a ball at. That's on site, cuz.
All I know is the response sounds like Riley. It sounds like Riley. Fuck
On
your old ass
site.
nigga.
On site,
Fuck your old
Santa.
ass nigga. I dunk on you.
Pay what you owe, Santa.
Pay what you owe, Santa.
Pay what you owe.
That shit is
Bitch
tight.
ass nigga Santa.
It's like, fuck you, fuck your shoes,
That's
fuck the
gonna
muscles
last
you came here
forever.
with.
That's gonna last forever. That's gonna last forever.
It's crazy.
I'm just bugging because you.
So
It don't matter.
so you want them cats like fuck them old heads.
So I'm the motherfucker who I like the flashy motherfuckers. Ultimate Warrior had hell of accessories.
He did.
He bought everything from the cheerleader squad.
Man,
He went straight in the cheerleader room and was like, I'm borrowing this
All
and
in
this.
this. Put it all around here.
Right, let me just tie this around here.
His promos were legendary though.
When you walk into the darkness and all my people know what I'm thinking, even though I'm not saying shit.
Right.
But you know when you see me, all the darkness will be revealed inside of my words because I'm telling you the truth and all of my motherfuckers. No warrior.
I fell down the YouTube hole of watching his promos, man. That
Nothing
shit-
but fired up coke.
Man.
And the whole native thing just it resonated with
Yeah, he was serious with that.
Yeah, he was.
He's one of the first guys to trademark his name. And they did not have the rights to it, and they was pissed as fuck.
That's why they never.
That's why they took him away out of the
yeah,
promo everything, because he told them, if you use my likeness, my name, fuck you, pay me.
God.
And his real name was Ultimate Warrior. That wasn't like just a moniker. That was his legal name. That was his name. He was really on that native shit.
I'm gonna show up at the courthouse. Would you like to change your name to Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, because
Are
his
you
wife is
fucking
Mrs. Warrior.
serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Time to go, Soul Fighter. Time to go
Do
ahead
it.
and get it.
Do it. Do it.
Certified. Put the stamp of bureaucratic
Artist-
stamp of approval on
Did
it.
y'all
Artist formerly known as D-Nick the Microphone Misfitz, now going by I Soul Fighter.
There you go. Do it for real.
Change your full name to INI Soul Fighter.
Did y'all see when he was a motivational speaker for years.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Mhm. He was doing serious promo with the kids, and like he was doing training camps, and
That's dope.
like he was eating. He was good. That's why the sickness went.
There was a rumor that he died.
What?
I heard a rumor.
What do you mean a rumor?
The power of Google.
Come on.
Yeah, he died. He actually died.
Oh,
No, I mean just like before.
Oh, before
like,
that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
before.
because they said that he's remember the Fabulous
Hey, don't get
Freebirds.
smart with me.
Yeah.
For the record.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, it was a rumor that he had died before.
Yeah, it's that dude. What was that? Them young dudes back in the day. It was. I think it was the Freebirds.
It's the Honky Tonk Man.
What happened?
Ultimate Warriors, the Honky Tonk Man. I was just kidding. I was just.
Ultimate Warrior beat everybody ass.
I'm just laughing at that right there because the Honky Tonk Man was definitely a clown. Definitely.
The Honky Tonk Man was like the Peter McNeely of wrestling. Like he reminds me of Peter McNeely when he fought Mike Tyson on the comeback.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He didn't belong.
He did not belong. Peter McNeely.
He was past his time in terms of that right there.
He just took that for the bag.
Oh, of course.
That was for the bag. But one love to Razor Ramon, one love to all the other wrestlers out there, the legends that have come and gone, and the ones that are still living. Give those guys their flowers now because they definitely banged themselves up for our entertainment.
Sure did, yeah. That's
real time.
You know,
how many times Jake the Snake got bit by snakes?
Lots.
Yeah,
lots.
Did y'all listen to the? I didn't get to hear it. Did y'all listen to the that AEW Black History album?
No,
I did not. I didn't even know it existed till just now.
That?
So that's
Mark Henry like put together this like hip hop album with just tribute to Black history and Black people in wrestling.
Really?
That's dope.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Nation of Domination, Mark Henry?
Yeah.
The world's strongest man.
The world's strongest man.
Who lost a lot of weight recently. Yeah, he slimmed up.
Who was the only champion once in his career in the WWE?
Yeah,
Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Black folks don't win in that industry.
And that's why Booker left.
What about New Day? Aren't they like? They don't got belts?
That's
they
the
get
fruity
tag
pebbles.
team belts. You know, tag team belts.
That tag team belts.
And they basically Coco be wearing today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
they be playing them. The whole Fruity Pebbles thing, like that whole image.
The cereal,
I hate
cereal
the images
deal.
that they feed to us. Like and then the ones who don't take the images usually don't last.
Right.
You know, like what's dude the gold standard.
I know, dude. He was rolling with Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I forgot. His
Dude, cold as hell.
Yeah, he is.
He could out wrestle most people.
Yeah, he
and
is
they didn't give him his place.
Nah, never. Yeah, he was
cold, and
bro.
he was built.
We'll have to get the name of that guy.
Yeah, I just remember he was the gold standard.
Yeah.
That was when he was in the WWE. He had the gold hair and he wore the gold onesie, like wrestling onesie.
Yeah. He was a technical dude. Yeah.
He was a Bret Hart. He was an assassin. He was technical as hell. But they couldn't do nothing with him because of the fact that he wasn't playing the gimmick role. He said, "This is as far as I'm going. I'm not shucking and jiving. I'm not none of that shit."
Yeah.
He wasn't going.
The pimp.
The pimp. Yeah, all them cats. That shit wasn't
The
cool.
Pimp. There was a guy called the Pimp.
Nah,
he was. But what was
he used to come in with the ladies on him.
Yeah,
Godfather.
Yeah, the Godfather.
Then he turned into the Good Father.
Nah, that shit was whack.
I know,
Became
right?
a preacher and shit. Yeah,
A pimp is a
Go
pimp.
back to being a pimp.
yeah.
He's a pimp.
They wouldn't let him join the Nation of Domination either.
I mean, he was a fighter, but nah, I think that wouldn't have worked.
Nation of Domination was dope though.
Yeah.
That was a dope concept.
We had D'Lo Brown, Farouk,
Yep.
Mark Henry, The Rock.
They shouldn't have been able to be beat by anybody.
No,
Exactly.
They shouldn't have been able to beat. You know,
I get that goes into all the other stuff.
The tropes,
the
yeah.
tropes and all the.
But I mean, they
all
do
that.
horrible tropes for themselves too.
They do. Like
they
it's
just horrible trope. Like for one, McMahon got serious. He got number one. He's in love with blonde-haired guys. Like that whole
Triple H.
Yeah, the look again, Mr. Perfect. How many
Hulk
people?
Hogan.
He makes people come in and look like that. It's like how many times you do that? Like it's over with. Let that go.
Is that a reflection of old Hollywood?
I think it's just a reflection.
just old wrestling.
Yeah.
Just old wrestling
or new.
Yeah, just old wrestling stuff.
Now, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, I wanted to agree with y'all that the Attitude Era, I feel, is the greatest because it would have got canceled. Culture what's that?
Cancel culture.
Yeah, cancel culture.
5 minutes in. 5 minutes in.
Remember Val
that.
Venus?
Quite right.
Oh,
Val Venus, man.
yes.
Would have got canceled.
I mean, you got people drinking beer on TV.
So
You got people like.
In front of children.
So
I was a kid watching this.
I loved it.
I mean,
Hey, look. You had Kurt Angle with the milk truck. You forgot about that?
Yeah.
Honest, straight edge superstar.
Yeah. I mean, I'm cool with it, but the TV don't go for that. They got fined.
No,
He
so
got
you mean
fined every
this-
time he did that.
So that's why wrestling's soft now?
Yeah, because
It will never be another Attitude Era.
It can be another Attitude Era if somebody coming in don't give a fuck.
At the same time, remember The Rock used to get on the turnbuckle and he'd just smell the air?
Yeah.
We don't got them cameras like that. People just got their phones and
You're
stuff.
right. You're right. The angles
You'll
aren't
never
there.
get all that.
Yeah, it's
camera
a
going
different experience.
It is. It's a different entertainment now. That it's changed. It's changed.
Yeah.
What we're doing.
I'm glad I saw that.
Yeah, like what we're doing.
I mean, that's what we was talking about with football.
Yeah, same with football. Football is mad different.
But speaking of which, fuck NFL, because after watching what y'all did with the young buck, man, that's bogus.
I'm done with sports entertainment in general.
Y'all be fucking
After
us,
I
man.
seen that, and what was the caption? Slavery?
Yeah, like I mean,
good.
just treating.
I mean, I
treating
knew
the
that
person.
anyway, but just seeing that.
Yeah,
I'm
seeing
good.
it is even worse
These
than just knowing
motherfuckers
about
make
it.
millions and millions of dollars off of us for our fucking work and
Billions.
our energy, and that's how they treat us. I'm tight on
Yeah,
all of that,
that was-
shit.
that's-
I've been
Fly
having that
Nerdcore forever.
conversation since 2003, dude.
That's real.
Seriously. Yo, so what brought me to that conversation was when the Big Three happened in Miami,
Mhm.
and you got LeBron and you got Bosh and you got Wade, and they on the big screen. The fireworks is happening in the stadium, right? And motherfuckers is all on the TV screen. They flip ESPN News, flip to the screen, and just Pat Riley and his cronies in the stands like this.
Like henchmen,
Like
just
Mr.
like
Burns.
villains, like yes.
Yeah, little niggas get
Mr.
it.
Burns.
That's all I saw in their face.
Yeah.
Yeah, little niggas get it.
That's real. That's
And-
real.
And that turned my heart, man. I couldn't watch sports the same ever since then.
Yeah, well,
Real
there was a clip we was watching when we were talking about hip hop the same way. Well, I forgot dude name, but old white guy. That's basically an old white dude talking about how he owns.
Oh, how he owns music, how he owns, and how
Yeah.
urban music is so important
to sell records. You have to have urban music,
right? And that's the whole point. Elvis, all that bullshit. It was based off our shit,
and that's their MO.
And they own the shit, and they dictate the shit, and that's why you hear what you fucking hear, and that's why you've been hearing this shit for fucking years. And hey, dude, that shit is a joke. I'm a comedian. I'm Watchmen, bro.
It is.
That shit a joke.
Yeah.
All of that shit.
That's why T.I. went that way.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking about
that joke came out expeditiously.
What's up?
You talking about Lior Cohen?
The guy that owns no, not him. It's the guy that owns Def Jam. He said he owned Death Row, and he owned the South. What's that label in the South? Cash Money or somebody at the time. Or he owned percentages or something. He said, because I own these big three, I own 41% of all music, urban music.
He had percentages of all those?
Well, he said that they owned because so low key, Def Jam had benefactors.
Yeah,
it's
they got their board.
No one has 100% ownership.
Yeah.
It's all market shares. It's all people.
It's all
that
split up,
invest
yeah.
in-
Does
it's just all types
Paul
of shit.
Rosenberg and Eminem still own Def Jam?
Nobody knows. I don't think so.
Snoop supposed to be running Def Jam right
He's
now.
president,
Yeah, but who owns
he
it?
owns Def.
I don't
Oh,
know.
who own it? I have
Yeah,
no
I don't know who
You mean
owns
Paul,
Def Jam.
like Paul Rosenberg?
Hold
When
on,
did they?
Def Jam or Death Row?
Def Jam.
In 28,
Yeah.
in 2018.
Oh, Snoop owns Def Jam.
No,
I mean Death
not
Row.
Death Row.
Death Row.
You got Death Row. That's
Yeah,
Snoop
but he's
have
asking about
Death
Def
Row.
Jam.
When we went to we was on tour with Megaran. We went to Def Jam's to the Universal Music Building. Our visitor badges said Shady Def Jam. It was owned at the time by Paul Rosenberg and Eminem. Like I still
Whoa.
got that.
Word.
That's not something they talking about.
It's not, and it's a piece of history.
Yeah, I was like, why did she say Shady Def Jam? I gotta send this to Griff.
Yeah, because that's deep.
Did you hear the Conway interview?
When he was talking about, well, I've seen parts of the interview. I ain't see all of it.
Well, it's just a particular part where he said he didn't really read the contract. He just signed it.
Oh, that's your dumb ass.
Yeah, and in this day and age, for somebody to do that,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
shocking.
strange. It's strange.
That's shocking.
That's the other hard thing. Like
That's shocking.
a lot of the dudes that got jerked was fucking stupid. Like a lot of the rapidy rap dudes are stupid. know, you hear the story, man, the label was sticking me for my money. And then you hear they tour stories, man, we was in the hotel wilding out, throwing microwaves out the building. For real?
Like, yeah,
But
that's
do
your
you
budget.
think any artist gets 100% of what they deserve?
I don't know if some of these dummies don't deserve 100%.
Do you get 100% of what you put out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You cell phone?
Yeah,
we back
in.
Cell phone.
But I'm not a dummy, so I'm not gonna do no deals. And if someone was gonna give me a deal or give us a deal or something, I wouldn't be jacking off the money by throwing microwaves out the. I always.
We got a little bit of cool.
What Rakim say? Cool, cause I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, pull a plug, and then jet. Who the fuck finna pay for that speaker, Rakim?
The drug dealers.
Good answer.
Eric B.
Good answer.
Right.
Eric B.
It's a manager on the side like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You paying for all that dumb shit you do.
Yeah.
Like all of the.
That's
all
a fact.
And
look at
All right, versus you're in the hood, you're from the hood, you ain't got no
You don't
way
know no
out,
better,
and this
right.
is your motherfucking out. This is giving a person from the hood $1 million.
And they never had nothing.
Get the fuck
They
out
never
of here.
seen nothing.
What do you think? I mean, like, that's the whole trickery. and
But that's why they give it
psychology
to 'em that
of it
way.
all.
They know they giving it to the right people because they know those are the ones that's gonna give it right back.
Man, it's a
They not gonna go to you and make a pop.
Yeah.
They not gonna go to you for the right deal because they know
People-
you smart. You shrewd.
People weren't coming like how the RZA came with like a plan. People were not
Right.
coming with a
But
plan.
wait, you would think though.
You would think, but people weren't because it was
Well,
such
one nigga was driving good cars.
because they at that time they slap a contract down in front of you with that upfront money, and that was the hook at the time, was the upfront money. Like, we about to sign you, a label advance is X amount of dollars, and so you staring at this like, so I signed this today, you about to roll this check across this desk, and you
cash this check.
and I can cash this check almost right now. And that's where that because financial sensibility is not taught in the hood. You can't expect no one to teach it for you outside. Like, we got to teach
No,
our
that's true.
people that.
That's so true.
We have to start
That's
that
so
at
true.
home because
That's so true.
if I don't teach you how to, if I taught my sons how to manage money,
Let's go.
so that way when they get out there they can't get jerked. But if you're
go.
not teaching them that.
Let's go.
You know, I had to learn about credit the hard way. You know, I love my mom to death, but she didn't give me that talk when I was young.
That
I didn't know how to
didn't do that.
I didn't know how to play the game. I had to fuck up and then learn how to play the game.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? I had to have one of them dismal credit scores. Couldn't get an apartment one year. Like, yo, what the fuck is happening? I'm 23 and about to be homeless because of a credit score. Like, yo, because I was uneducated about how it all worked. You know what I'm saying? And so
we all were.
We all were.
had a situation.
And so I get like, we need to, and I still think it's happening now. We not financially educating the youth, so then they go out here and do stuff, and then they get taken advantage of. But you know where we sent them out there weak. We sent them out there as prey because you either have to want to learn it or someone got to show you.
Look at Coach Cheese.
Hey, that's real talk. Been having that conversation for years too. So if you watching this and you got kids, man, teach them some financial literacy.
Well, let's put it even better. Learn it so you can teach it.
Learn it yourself.
Whoa. Practice it.
Yeah.
Practice it.
Yeah, because if
That's all you got to do. Just start it and then put the kids on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Now we all learning. We all functioning. We all a fucking solid family foundation.
Yep.
Because that's how you not get taken advantage of. Like we do. Like, I ain't saying that the industry and shit ain't it's real evil. But how much can you protect yourself going into it? You know the shit's fucked up.
So where you from
So
the
go.
hood? Which lawyer are you getting?
God knows.
Come on now.
So let's talk about this because here's a point that
This
he
is
made.
it. Your desire to be a rapper. This is life back on the wall.
Or what
Have
agent if you want to be
nothing
ball
else going
player?
on.
Yep, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Boom, you get the deal. Are you signing? You will stepping.
And you got nothing.
You got nothing.
That's why they want them. They see, the thing is
They
that
put you in the blender.
They was
they
better
prey on the ones that they know
they was
want, that they
better
can get.
independent than fucking signing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait.
There's a double-edged sword.
Wait. We gotta wait on it's better independent. Cause some of these motherfuckers is too lazy to be independent. So like you gotta work to be independent.
because that's the key right
and
there.
And
if you-
sometimes a label will give you accountability because they keep you on a schedule.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
their
get that.
merch game was impeccable.
Huh?
Their
Oh,
merch
Griselda,
game,
yeah.
Griselda merch game was impeccable.
Okay.
They was making solid dollars.
They was making
like,
millions of dollars
like,
without the
serious.
music income. They was making money off merch.
Like, without music alone, they was on their own shit.
But who are they? They not like some dumbass 18-year-old kid. Them was grown ass men.
Well, actually, the dumbass didn't read his contract, so
Conway did not read his contract.
One of them is smart.
Okay.
And two of them is proven to be smart in terms of business savvy.
Well, then there's that.
I mean, that's the thing. So that's an example of what we talking about. Even to your point, like, so you got a West Side who know his shit, know his business. How did it skip over Conway? Conway right there with him.
Benny didn't sign shit. He backed up.
See, Benny listened. Conway didn't. That's the key. It's like the same thing that Dane was talking about. He said Kanye listened. The rest of them niggas didn't. And where they all at? You know, so you got to, like, even the people, when you next to somebody who got their shit together and you still don't want to listen, ignorance is bliss. Niggas choosing the blue pill. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, because what's the opposite of that? If ignorance is bliss, what's the opposite of that?
They're saying that if you know stuff, you're supposed to be miserable.
Learning is hell. It is.
Yeah.
All over the
It's a process. Exactly.
Motherfuckers hate talking to me. I suck the fun all out of hip hop.
Yeah.
Because I'm finna talk to you about PRUs and all kind of things of that nature.
Yeah.
Motherfucker be like, what the fuck is a PRU? I'm finna talk shit about So Far Sounds. I'm like, yo.
Tell the crowd what's the PRU.
Performance royalty units.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, we learned this too late.
So I felt like a dumbass our whole career. I didn't know shit about a PRU. So most of us come from 9 to 5, so we know we do the show, we get paid for it. But if you do a show at a venue, venues are to be an official venue, you have to be registered with ASCAP and BMI. Venues pay quarterly, so you're supposed to register your set, and then the next quarter you get a performance royalty unit.
Yep.
But you get a lot of motherfuckers going up there like to the open mics and rapping their ass off, and you know what I'm saying, not registering shit, don't know shit, don't got no ass cap or no BMI, and they don't put nothing in because that takes work, you know what I'm saying, and then boom. Like, it's not lost on me that people like Digital Underground came out on top from Tommy Boy, and motherfuckers like De La Soul got sucker.
Yeah, because one had a live band, so they had all their shit together. When they was performing, they had a totally different situation.
So he just tell the truth, Shane, that was some of these motherfuckers is dumb and lazy. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna mention about you saying independent, because a lot of these rappers ain't independent, they just rappers.
Yeah.
A rapper is not the same thing as being independent. Independent means you handling your business, and if you're in a label, that means the label is participating in handling your business.
And there's no excuse for it these days because this is the day and age of information. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? It's at your fingertips.
Educate
That's the key point right there.
Think about it.
Educate yourself.
When you asked earlier, like, do we consider ourselves nerdcore? And I was like, I don't give a fuck. We we the Microphone Misfitz. So if that's how you, because all that shit is nothing but product differentiation.
But I mean,
but when you
went
put your
tour,
stuff
you was kicking it with Mega Ran and Def Jam. So I mean, what's what you associate with this type of sound?
Yeah.
Mega Ran is when you guys put y'all music out, what category do y'all label it as?
Yeah,
but that's product differentiation.
Yeah.
Because you can say the same thing about Dana Dane. Dana Dane nerdcore then.
Yeah.
He did a whole song about being Cinderella. That ain't nerdcore.
Nah, well, I don't.
No, you drowning, son.
Roll the fuck out.
You drowning. You drowning.
Help me, nigga.
He did a whole song about being Cinderella.
Cinderella, Dana Dane.
Hey, you ain't gotta sing the song. I know what it is.
Hey, yo, there's a lot of shit that we put up on the pedestal which we shouldn't have put up there.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. That's product differentiation. So that's a $5 word for just like knowing your audience. You know what I'm saying? So like
knowing which hashtag to put.
That's what I was asking. When y'all put y'all music out, what categories do y'all label it?
Okay. So we do we do breakdance music. We do nerdcore.
Okay.
And we do classic hip hop.
Classic hip hop. Okay. So classic hip hop puts you in categories with.
Like, y'all so old school.
Oh, they say that?
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
But that helped us because hip hop is illegal in China. We wouldn't have been able to go if we were. But
hip hop is illegal in China.
It is.
Yeah. You're looking at the first
because
dudes to go since they made it illegal.
Because about 10 years ago, motherfuckers over there, kids was trying to darken their skin and was afroing out their hair and all that shit. Yeah, they was trying to look like us.
I mean, it was, but what happened? The straw that broke the camel's back is a rapper. I think his name was PG1. He did a crazy song about like busting bareback on a woman, you know, in a reindeer outfit, and apparently he was having an affair with a government official's like a wife, and so they thought the song
That she was talking about
her.
Damn, she was a reindeer.
And when and so that's what the story is. And so then he said, "No, I'm sorry. I was just trying to sound like Black American rap music and hip hop,
passing the buck instead of taking onus."
And so it's like boom,
Yeah.
hip hop is legal. But when we went over there, we're technically not considered hip hop. We're considered in China b-boy music,
Which is
or
different because they
old-school
do
hip-hop.
accept the breaking and all that. That
When
culture
we was
there.
over there, it was people up there listening to Big Pun on the radio outside the hotel room. We was like, what the fuck? I thought hip hop was illegal. But you know, it's like you're not
It's
hip hop.
classic, too.
You're old school hip hop or your b-boy music. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
they was jamming.
So it has a marketing value to put
Yeah,
those.
they differentiate it. And
Okay.
so all of that shit is product differentiation.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's a fucking fancy $5 word.
So when you're trying to get the venue in New York, you're a hip hop group. You're trying to get the venue in China, you a b-boy music. You're trying to get the underground club, you an independent thing. So
Yo,
it's all you market. Yeah.
At the wine and cheese parties, hip hop ensemble.
Yeah.
I was about to say
Hip hop ensemble, the microphone Misfitz.
And you say it with
You
your
just
pinky up.
fucked me up.
You say it with your pinky up.
I
okay.
dig that because it's difference in energy and content. You know what I mean? B-boy stuff is more like danceable. So
That's
you're
up
gonna
tempo.
dance.
That's up.
Exactly.
Beat,
You're gonna
beat,
dance.
going.
Now, when you
That's
wanna
95 BPMs and up.
Yeah.
Oh no, sir. You
it's
talking
120.
100
Yeah, that's
and
120.
up.
Push
120.
it up. Push it up.
That's 100 and up. Now,
So
if
you
you
got-
talk bars, you talking between
I snuck
85
in the
and
95
95.
that's
you
my-
know what I mean?
Oh, we do 120 on the bar.
So,
No,
basically,
I'm not
how y'all
saying-
feel
I'm not
when
saying
they?
it can't be
But
done.
how do y'all feel when y'all got to sneak into the country for your culture?
We didn't sneak.
We didn't sneak.
All our
we didn't.
We had to send all our lyrics to get approved by the government.
Oh, see.
But you still had to say it's not. We're not a hip hop
Yeah,
group.
we
We're
sent them.
We're
all-
b-boy music.
I didn't say shit. I can't read Cantonese. So I didn't say shit.
You
Like,
stupid.
What was the purpose
I
of
thought it was
going
a
out there? Like, what was y'all? What was y'all was setting up a tour or something?
we went on tour. So at the time I had a deal with the Chinese leadership department. So I did like hip hop for social change type of workshops and things.
Right,
And
okay.
so me and another misfit would go and do that. And at the time, like before we were going to the wine and cheese party, the last time I did
Oh,
it,
he was serious.
no, we
Yes, I was saying.
look. And that's another thing. Look, man, hip hop stinks, y'all. Like people
years.
people
We've been
don't
doing
be.
it 10 years.
It's so much money out here for indie artists. They don't. Other than the DJs, nobody is holding residencies. No rap groups hold residencies.
Yeah.
We had a whole fucking residency at the Children's Museum, and motherfuckers laugh about that shit. But that's that Navy Pier where people get to see us and we get to, mingle and do and get into these places. You know how many rap groups is going, or rappers, solo artists is going to perform at the wine and cheese parties. It's money there, it's sponsorships there. We can't do all of this on our own. We ain't got the financial capital. Nor
I'm
the
tired
social
of that
capital.
talk. We can't do all this on our own, and we're grown as adults.
No, it's not that.
Yes.
In the business of what
Yeah.
we're doing,
Business has, all right.
you got to tap into
All
your
right,
resources.
Business has the infrastructure.
So when you mean you can't do it on your own, you mean you the only group in that lane.
When I say we can't do it on our own, you can't do a successful business without startup capital, failure capital, social capital, and leverage.
Right.
That's what I mean by you can't. That's plural. You gotta have multiple people for social capital, startup capital, failure capital, because you're gonna fuck up and you're gonna learn some lessons.
Yeah, that come with it.
So you gotta, you
gotta recover.
Startup capital. So when I say you can't do it on your own, that's what I'm talking about. Who you got that social capital? Like us getting on a tour in China came from this thing in the Chinese leadership department with NIU. So we did that, and they would buy
5 years.
they would buy our books in bulk. We did that for 5 years. They bought our books in bulk, and so we giving this shit to these people. 5 years.
So it took 5 years to build up that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
to build up our first show in China, and we don't know because they're communists, so social media is illegal.
Yeah,
over
you're
there.
not really knowing
So we
what's
don't
happening.
know. We just know the last time did the lecture, a promoter came with the group, and he's like, you know, he's getting my information down. He's like, would you want to go to China? I was like, sure. And we go, we do our show, and the next morning, I got an email like, you are hereby invited to this festival and possible tours all throughout Chongqing. And it was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many in your group? Gave him a number, scan passport, let's go. And so we get out there, and it's like, they send our itinerary. All that shit's in Cantonese. I don't know what the fuck that shit say. I gotta find an interpreter to do that.
You sound like Conway.
It was in a different language.
It wasn't a contract. It was an itinerary. That's different. And I got an interpreter to, you know, interpret that itinerary.
So what comes with that, and that when you're doing those type of things, that's when you have to be a little more cognitive of the type of content you putting out.
I mean, you in that country, so it's like if
They asked for the lyrics.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So before, like, in order to get on that path, you got to have a certain type of lyric because they won't let certain things, or like going to the children's museum, you can't have any cursing. Got to have a clean subject.
Were there any
We know
lyrics
how
that the
to
Chinese
PG.
government did not approve of?
Yes, they didn't approve of. In the second verse of Black Paranoia, we say CIA, FBI, your local PD. You being free ain't profit for thee.
Yeah, because that's a conflict of interest for them because they doing the same shit.
So we. So we didn't do the second verse of Black Paranoia. Surprisingly, Legacy of Thieves got
It snuck through.
yeah, because you know Rasta, so we say Jah instead of God.
They probably didn't know what that was anyway.
No, they didn't know. It didn't translate.
Yeah.
But God is illegal. That's 4 years in prison to be on an elevated platform and speak about God. So,
Damn. China rough.
That's one of them. Gotcha, bitch.
Damn. That is
While I'm
rough.
braving the Rastafari.
Man.
Yeah, low key, they don't know what the fuck going on.
and
That's their Chicago flag.
right. And the choruses sing praises onto Jah's name.
Yeah, y'all was risque.
But it had the stamp.
All it takes is one person to be like, hey, you know what they saying, right?
Right.
Be on the run like the Warriors and
Right,
shit.
right. We gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. It'd be like the Blues Brothers. The cops start on one side, and then the military on the other side, and they just standing there waiting like. Damn, that's risque.
Low-key,
Yeah, that's
that'd be
dope
a
though.
dope album cover. I'm just saying that'd be a dope album cover.
What being on the China
I
stage?
want my 15%.
Someone's
Yeah,
going.
Right. Collect that money. No, but so that's real. So I can see why certain people would never be able to get over there, even if they wanted to.
But we can't get other places too. Like we can't get into like strip club shows. Like
Correct.
No one's
Correct.
no one's gonna
Are you
book
sure?
Us. No one's gonna book us to perform at
It's
the
like
ABA
John
convention.
You want to perform at AVA?
So yeah, so that's your lane. So you see that's the thing about what makes independent work is you find what works for you and that's what you work. And you don't try to go where, like you don't spin your wheels like a hamster trying to go where you ain't gonna get it anyway. Because most people say, well, I can't get in the strip club. Fuck it, I'm done. I can't do it. This industry sucks, and they just done.
BVAX gave me he gave me some advice one day. He was like, D-Nick, don't ever stop coloring. Don't ever color outside the lines. Keep coloring inside the lines.
Don't color outside the line. Yeah. That's almost like the opposite of my philosophy. Like for real, like I'm like fuck the boundaries, fuck the rules, fuck the laws. Like I'm gonna do it.
I always heard to think outside the box.
It's always coloring inside your lines. You created this structure, and you're gonna stick to this structure. Don't color outside the line for anybody else.
Oh,
what
I
the
see
fuck
what
you
you're
doing, cuz?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I was
I
like,
got you.
that seems more.
That seems more vaccine.
So stick to your guns, basically.
That
Stick
seems
to our guns.
That seems more.
Even though you
vaccine.
can't say that at the Children's Museum, but
Because even
Stick to your guns, kids.
if you have a random coloring book, if you keep within inside the contents, you can get outside the contents and still have continuity. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
That is true.
From a coloring book expert.
Hey, I'm saying.
I
that's
love
real.
coloring
That's
books.
real.
Coloring books are fun.
Nah, I do too.
Coloring books are fun.
So what's y'all goal?
To be great.
To be great? Y'all ain't great?
We're already great.
I was gonna
To be great at
I'm
every
gonna say
game.
I'm a legend.
To keep being great. Yo, 10 years in the game, man. What we got next, D?
Another 10, hopefully.
Hey,
I take it one day at a time, like an alcoholic.
So we know who D. What do you guys partake in the group? Like, what's your?
I am your second tier MC / B-boy when it's necessary, and
check. No, I'm one of the breakers of the group, and also if it's necessary, if they need me on the ones and twos, then I hit the ones and twos.
Yeah.
Okay. And like everybody has multiple jobs.
We multi-talented.
So like the breakers are like Jet, Defects, and Solo. You could say that they're like the A&Rs. They give a different ear from the musical side of the Microphone Misfitz, like how this look. Like we're structured like a play. So it's like you got your lead, you got your audience POV character. Mel L, who's our DJ, is a muscle. You know, Jet, Defects, and Solo are the example.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a system. I mean, I've seen the video. I performed with y'all live. I've seen, I seen y'all get down. So like, I know it's like heavy practice, heavy. Y'all got mad energy on stage.
Oh wait, that's when I injured myself.
Oh no!
I literally injured myself 5 minutes before we went on stage.
Shout out to my nephew. My nephew got straight A's. That's him.
Hey!
Oh, that's what's up.
Shout out to Roro. It was her birthday situation.
Yeah, Roro was DJing.
She was our
baby.
DJ
Roro.
that day.
We got a lot of students. You know, primarily from the West Side, and Mel was out of town, so Roro, her 13th birthday. That was her 13th birthday, and that was her first paid DJ gig.
That's what's up.
A festival on State Street.
Yeah, man.
I remember Mos Def was like, "This is your first DJ gig, a festival on State Street. It's all down here from here, sweetie."
Damn. Motivational as hell, right?
She snapped, man.
She
She had it down. She had the streets dancing. We had.
They're like Ramon Static standing up to the side.
That is.
It is. He was out there doing artwork.
Oh no, that's Sensei of Soul.
Oh,
right
it's okay.
there.
I knew that was somebody who
Yeah,
I
that
knew.
was Sensei of Soul.
Nice. Well, y'all, it's that time in the show where we take a break, let everyone stretch their legs.
You dig?
You don't want to take a break?
No, he want a cue. He want a signal.
Give me a break.
To get right.
Hey,
You just said that.
that was. I thought me saying it was.
He had to
the
say it
signal.
Talk about it right now.
Hey, yo, we'll be right back. More Fly Nerd Group with the Microphone Misfitz, and Young Dottom is doing his thing. After this, we're going to take a break. Everyone stretch their legs.
Wire.
Yo, Dot.
Now, Timmy, I see you got
Hey, man. Hey, he playing. He playing.
Right.
Detention, young
Is it homework? I don't want homework.
The Microphone Misfitz 10-year anniversary, man. This is Escape from Babylon, volume number 5. The
Right
comic
there.
book and the album. You get an album with your comic book. You get some good reads and you get some good feeds for
That's the
your
both
seeds
worlds.
with the music. You know what I'm talking about?
I want y'all to sign this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we gonna have a sign. We gonna have a signing session.
God dang it, D Nick. You didn't get the signature ones.
The autograph.
We gotta come out with
Autographs transform.
Right.
You know how that
They
works,
like the
though,
triple
huh?
changer and shit.
Right.
The camera, the little camera boy.
He said your mic's not on. My mic sounds nice. Check 1.
Mic sound.
Check.
nice.
Syphilis.
There we go.
Syphilis. Chlamydia.
Hello.
Chlamydia. Gonorrhea. Herpes. No, it's a good mic check technique.
Why is that a good mic check technique?
I don't know. Gremlins don't even do that shit.
Yeah,
Because if I don't want to. All right, y'all. I fuck with y'all, so I'll give this. away.
Yeah, you got to give us an
All right,
explanation.
so when you mic check that way, like it catches the sound people off guard, and they get a chuckle, and they be like, I fuck with these guys. And then they're gonna make sure your sound is crisp because you thought enough of them to give them a laugh. And then if you rocking, then they're gonna be like, you know, fucking, I'm gonna hook up some lights with these motherfuckers and all this.
Oh, so they throw in the bells and whistles.
Yeah, like.
So it's a complimentary tip to the sound guy to get him on your side.
It's like flirting with the waitress to get a free dessert.
Yes.
You get it. You get it.
See you.
I got you. I got you, man. Speaking of food, man, I think fast food. I think fast food beef is taking a new turn, man. Because what Pusher T just lit into McDonald's on behalf of Arby's, and the shit was fire.
Yeah, the shit literally
was fire.
Does that mean that he has to respond to himself representing McDonald's too?
He has to, because this is a back and forth battle with himself. The ironic thing about it, Pusha T was the creator
of the McDonald's jingle. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. So that whole campaign was Push.
Yeah, he came up with that.
Yeah, so then him to flip it and then do a heart.
Oh, he snapped.
Yeah, he did. Like, if you a fan of the Filet-O-Fish, yeah, he dissed the Filet-O-Fish like it was Drake.
What you giving us a square fish like we stupid?
Yeah, he came at the Filet-O-Fish.
And he still had drug bars in it.
Yeah, he still had drug bars in it too.
Yeah, I don't know how he finds a way to do that.
Yeah,
of course he did.
Now
get no malice, McDonald's. Go get no malice. No malice.
There you go.
That was a great laugh.
Now you got to listen to it though.
Can you battle your own friend? Like, can you do that? Can you diss?
Can you diss yourself, your old self?
Yo, they signed a check.
I mean, that's Reggie Noble, Redman.
Yeah,
you know.
He did an Eminem.
I mean,
Uncle Willie. You know.
Yeah, the argument is baseless.
Drowned in tartar sauce, that Filet-O-Fish is tasteless.
That's disrespectful. The Filet-O-Fish is tasty. That's disrespectful.
J-Dot is on the side of McDonald's.
Now, ain't that Nerdcore?
I grew up with that.
Ain't that shit Nerdcore right there?
Okay, so what is this?
So what's Nerdcore? Let's talk about it.
What is Nerdcore then? What is it?
I told you, it's product differentiation.
No. What's the culture behind it? What
nerd?
is supposed to be? It's not everyone is not up on nerd culture.
Okay.
And nerdcore music.
I don't subscribe to the who's my man? Who do they call the father of nerdcore? It's not Frontalot. I don't subscribe to what Frontalot says, but what Frontalot would say is like when you see rappers in hip hop, they're usually the coolest person in the room, and nerdcore is not that. That's what Frontalot says it is.
Nah, I can't co-sign that.
You know,
because I'm the coolest motherfucker.
I mean, that's what dude says. So that's what even he said. That's a quote.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he said. Like that dude's nuts.
There's a quote. There's no with a root. No, Binks.
It's just
They're coming for you, Binks.
all right. Well, I mean, it's just to me, it's a part of it's part of hip hop. It's the fantasy part of hip hop. There's only really 3 types of rap: is fantasy rap, reality rap, and braggy rap. That's like that's, so it's like a part of that, and it's more concentrated.
Yeah,
it's a subgenre of a subgenre.
It's tricky because I think that most people start off with the wrong definition of nerd because they associate nerd with white people in like movies like Revenge of the Nerds.
He was playing Gale earlier in that album at the comic book cover. Is that nerdcore?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's
so like
aesthetic, at least it's a look.
So when you coming from a black perspective, like all the things that make a nerd are already embedded in black culture. It ain't never been a time when a rapper didn't talk about like kung fu flicks, comic books, and superheroes.
We made this shit cool.
Yeah, so it's like it's always been a thing for us. So like the incorporation of that version of nerd, like it can't work. You don't need to add a nerd to anything hip hop.
What about the word blurred? Do you go by that?
Nah, fuck that. Because like
shout out to Blurred.radio.
Shout out to them.
Oh, you used to be a host on Blurred.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Like, I mean, and that's not taken away from people who use those terms. Like, I say fuck a lot of terms and embrace them still. But, like, even the term blurred is still identifying, well, they're the proper nerd and we're the black nerd. I don't co-sign that.
Yeah, that's what.
Nah, we fly nerds because, you know, we've been on this shit and we make it look cool because we ain't lame.
So the $5 term is product differentiation.
There you go. Product differentiation. Yeah, so like that idea of like, I mean, I can't think of an artist that didn't mention at least one thing that would be considered nerdy at some point in any album, you know. like Kool Keith's whole career. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
DMX did.
Everybody, yeah, everybody. I mean, we can go all the way. We had groups talking about forming like Voltron.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody gonna say.
Oh, dude, they had aliases of Marvel characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
RZA had the illest quote. Like the RZA said that Iron Man comic book never sold like 2 million copies, but Ghostface Iron Man has sold 2 million copies. So when you see the first Iron Man movie, you see Ghostface Killer in the movie
Because he helped push that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we push all this. There would be no kung fu. Like, think about every time a kung fu movie came out with Jet Li and Jackie Chan in America, they put a hip hop soundtrack to it. Always an urban soundtrack to it. It was always from our perspective. You can't escape it.
To naughty by nature.
There you go.
Yo, did Jet Li and DMX do like 2 movies together?
Nerd by nature, right?
Nerdy by nature. Word. J-Dot been on his percentages today. He
on his
counted it up.
He's been counting it up today.
Well, I mean,
Today's
Dot
price is not yesterday's price.
I mean, he showed out on that break, so yeah.
Yeah, he showed out on the break.
J-Dot like, man, these companies ain't gonna be the only motherfuckers getting these dummies off of 360 deals.
That's real. So,
fuck, damn, man.
360 deal.
360, I know, right? That
Just the concept is
sound dirty.
It's sickening.
Sound violent.
I mean, if you think about it, like for example, if you had took a deal and it was a 360 deal, but you was gonna do some comic book shit on your own, they still get a cut of that.
That's why we don't take 360 deals.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
That's
thing.
just slavery.
But here's the thing. Wait, but hold on though. If the shit made sense, like if you gonna do what percent you gonna get, and are you gonna push it? The 360 deal was created because of all the money they lost on Will Smith. You know, for real, he was.
I know.
He was under Rush management.
Yeah.
And Leor Cohen is credited for creating the 360 deal. So that's all in response to, God damn, look what Will Smith did. So if you're gonna push the buttons and give motherfuckers that shit, like give them Will Smith money and opportunities, then people are deserving because all of them got like agents and this agent and a manager and that financial accountant. If you're gonna do all of that, if one company's gonna do all of that for you, then yes, a 360 deal makes sense. But if you ain't finna do shit, you know what I'm saying?
Which they don't.
Then it's
they just collect.
It's ass in a can. You know what I'm saying?
My man said ass in a can.
You shouldn't
I don't want
open
that.
can.
Don't open that.
Dude, do not open that can.
Don't open that.
Don't open that can.
Don't open that shit.
That stripper club smells. Stripper sweat.
Booty juice.
Oh, I had jokes.
I just want people to be better business people. Like, I just want people to be better business cats, man. Like, and I ain't gonna knock nobody if they do it and it's a good deal for them. Like if it's a 360 deal and someone hit those buttons and move those machines and get you in the movie and get you this and get you that and those sponsors, you all right, Doc?
No, he good. He picked up the red.
Here's the trick that I used to think about, right?
And that's actually using your resources if you can get all of that.
Yeah, now if you a dummy and just be like, I'm quitting the label and I'm gonna go start a non-profit, and they be like, I want a piece of that,
Played yourself.
Wait, but here's the question, and this is just a general question anybody can answer. If you had the choice between getting a deal and selling $1 million or being independent and selling 10,000, 20,000, which one would you really want?
Oh, I'd take the independent.
Yeah, see, so that's kind of...
thousands have we sold, DJ?
You gotta look at the book.
Well, I wanted to quote the Rock.
I want to see
He straight up Scrooge McDuck.
You gotta look at the book.
He's like, what you doing over here?
but 10 years, man, and being in the business, and we know how many times we done re-upped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And pull stuff out the backpack and out the trunk. And,
So let's talk about that. That's 5 volumes now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you guys been doing this for how long? 10 years?
Yep.
So y'all been doing
2-year
this-
average.
Yeah, 2 years.
Better than Nas.
Better than that.
And one was in.
Come on, now.
And the other was Illmatic.
Hey, yo, take over, bro. Because those lines are just so sinisterly, like, sharp and, like, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't say a word to fuck with you. Like, yeah, that's hard right. But anyway.
Yeah.
5 volumes, right? In the life of.
But you said that China, you were sold a lot to China though, right? Like that, like you said they were
that's
really.
a market. That's a market for you.
That's
That was it's hard to keep a hold of because they're communist countries.
Right. So you just hoping they giving you what you.
I mean, no. Well, when we do the deal, like for when they buy the bundle, so if it's like if the lecture. If it's like average, it'd be like 35 to 40 people in the lecture. And so they buy that in bulk.
Okay.
They buy t-shirts and comic books in bulk, and they take it back home.
Okay.
And then so 35 times 3 times a year, and I've been doing that for 5 years. You know,
that average. Yeah. And see, that's what I think is the key is that I don't think people take deals for the money because you can get the money indie. And then you controlling and you don't splitting the money with nobody. But they want the fame and they want the quick return. Mm-hmm. They don't want that longevity. Lazy. Well, yeah, there you go.
They fucking lazy.
Because there are lots of independent artists who sold less units but made more money than some popular artists.
Absolutely.
Because they stayed independent, they got a larger cut of their own pie. So yeah, maybe you outsold me. Yeah, you went platinum, I went double wood, but out of your platinum, you paid 23,000 people. I paid myself, my DJ, and my wife.
Yikes.
And your wife.
Yikes.
You know, so it's like that double wood counts a lot harder when like my 20,000 copies
when
sold.
It's all yours.
When it's all mine. That counts a lot harder.
That double wood is also worth not having to risk selling out.
Double wood is all good.
Yeah.
Check.
There you go.
Y'all Microphone Misfitz. Get them mics right.
Yeah, what's up, Microphone?
That's Intel Music Group.
D-Nick, he protects his brand. That was brand protection.
Brand differentiation.
This is brand differentiation.
Right.
We're good.
Right. We're Misfits. That's IMG.
Yo, Sean.
We do that. Right.
No, that's what's up. So what y'all watching? Let's get to that side of this, because y'all got a comic book. Y'all into comic books like that?
Hell yeah, I am. Yeah.
What you reading, Nick?
What am I reading? Now I'm reading a lot of indie stuff, so I'm reading What's Up, Man.
Okay.
Dope.
That's good.
That's local.
Yeah, like shout out to Spice. What else? Let me think of a mainstream one.
You don't have to.
All right, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
Almighty Street Team.
Yeah, that's a dope one.
Like,
yeah.
You know, like Punk's Rage, Joe Curry, and that shit.
This shit's dope as hell.
Them motherfuckers made us go back to our square. We was with them at Wizard World, and I saw that book. I was like, God damn! I was like, y'all see this shit?
Yeah.
This shit is ill. We gotta step it up.
Yeah. That shit is brilliant.
Man, I really like The Last Ronin.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. That was
Ninja
good.
Turtles,
yeah,
right?
that was a good Ninja Turtle story.
Yeah, that was.
They're doing because they lost the Transformers license. IDW is doing a similar thing for the Transformers. They're doing one like the last Transformer.
What does that even mean?
Sad.
Yeah, because
like there's just one Transformer left.
Yeah, one is like it's supposed to be like.
So they all killed each other. Just this one guy.
We'll find out. It's set
I Am Legend for Bumblebee.
Right, it's gonna be Bumblebee. You already know.
It's not. It's not any of the popular ones.
It's Logan for Cliff Jumper.
Oh, not Cliff Jumper.
It's not the jive talking one.
Beachcomber, bogus.
Jazz.
I feel like it should be Omega Supreme. He the only one to be like, fuck y'all.
That's true.
Sitting on the moon like, I'm minding my business, bitch.
Supposedly it's going to tie. It's supposed to tie up every IDW
story.
It's supposed to tie up every IDW storyline. Because they lost it, you know.
So it was all hail Megatron, all hail Prime.
And it's supposed to have references to all that stuff.
For real?
It's gonna be Alpha Centauri ass.
It's gonna be Starscream.
That would be dope, actually.
That would be dope.
And actually, he should be.
Because the last Ronin was Michelangelo. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would. My
spoilers.
Too late.
Too late. Whoops.
I mean, it was obvious if you looked at the promo cover. I think we was talking about that. Like you could tell it was Michelangelo because So there were certain marks that he had on him, and then the weapons that he had were not in the right places. So he had the size, but they weren't. They weren't where they belonged. So like, only person that would do shit wrong, number one, will be Michelangelo. You know,
he's offbeat one.
Yeah, he just didn't get it because he was the youngest one and he was just a little off.
But he was the best fighter.
Right, because he was the one that had to prove himself all the time.
That's right. And he had mastered the hardest.
He could do
weapon.
all of their weapons too.
He had nunchucks.
Yeah.
That's the hardest.
And will fuck people up with him.
Yeah, your dexterity with nunchucks has got to be supreme.
Hit yourself in the face.
Yeah, you fuck yourself up. No, thank you, sir.
I was gonna ask, but no.
I just let him do his kung fu, man. I just let him do his kung fu.
Little world. Do you have rice cakes though?
Challenge me outside.
Only for rice cakes.
Y'all fighting for rice cakes?
Only rice cakes.
Only rice cakes.
Only.
Only.
I fucking represent.
Right, are they flavor? What's so special about these rice cakes? You ready to fight over them?
Because rice cakes for father.
Oh my God. And we've lost it.
that was the skit.
I know. I remember. Rice cakes for father. I remember. But yo, what
else y'all got going?
What else y'all got going? Like, what else are y'all watching, reading? In your non-misfit.
I heard there's an anime person over there. Somebody watch anime.
Yeah, someone watching anime.
It was this guy.
What you watching? And manga, right? You read
right
manga.
now, Demon Slayer, is going very well. It really picked up, extremely. So
okay,
I'm watching that right
turn that back on then.
No, it's getting really good.
You had stopped watching it?
Yeah,
You
man,
lost interest?
It lost me for a minute.
What? Where'd it lose you?
Well, it lost, and it's not even just that. I do a million things a day, so I have to really sit down like in one day and binge on one thing at a time.
And pick that one thing.
And I got up and did something else, and I was like, Demon Slayer.
Like, well, that's enough for me. Okay.
I'll pick My Hero back up every now and then, but
Sheesh.
tell me more about Demon Slayer.
Oh, I actually watched Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is dope.
That shit's dope.
Yeah, it's very dope.
Water technique.
Now you got the what's that? The fire.
Oh, he figured out the fire now?
It's like he's tapping more into it, but his body. You know how you got to get your body stronger to actually handle it and stuff like that. So he's getting there, But it's like when he lose somebody that's important to him.
That's his motivation.
Yeah, that's his motivation. You know how it goes.
My Bulma.
Man, I was watching Super Sentai, like Jew Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit is batshit insane. I've been enjoying that, like the original shit that inspired the Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But the Japanese version.
The real, the raw
Man,
version.
that shit is insane.
I don't think I've ever watched it.
It's on Tubi.
It is?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
free on Tubi.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I got a buddy that's really into Kamen Rider, and he sent me a clip, and I was like, that shit is crazy. Like, I watched like a couple episodes. I was like, this is wow.
So what? Is still the Power Rangers, or you?
Well, the Power
It's
Rangers
just the
weren't the
stuff
Power
that they-
Rangers, really.
Yeah, it's
it
just
was
the-
clips of old stuff.
Yeah.
Originally, the first one was clips of old shows.
Oh no, all of them.
Even the newer ones were?
Yeah, they just kept making different, like, Super Sentai.
Okay.
So, like, the original one was Super Sentai Jew Ranger. No, not the original. The one that the Mighty Morphin got. They took that from Super Sentai Jew Ranger.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
like, I was watching
Saban basically.
So
bought
was
that.
it a production or was it?
It was a show.
It was an actual show. I watched that like the what was it, the cartoons or shows that made us when they did the behind the scenes of the Power Rangers and talked about how like they just pretty much Japan had this glut of shows that that was doing really well but could not ever land in America. Just
They did that with Voltron. They
Yeah.
did that with Robotech. Those
But-
were 3 series that they put together.
But they just did the whole thing. Like we'll take the fight sequences, then splice in the American actors here, and we'll see what happens. And it was a hit.
Yeah.
It just absolutely took off, and they already it's cheap to make because they have years of stock footage.
All they
from
got to
the-
do is have these moments of acting.
Yeah, so they just have to like you build
That's
you
why-
build a crappy set, throw some teenagers on it, Power Rangers.
It is a cheap
Yeah,
production.
yeah.
No, it was racist.
So-
the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
What?
Why?
Okay, so
Because the Black Ranger was black.
And what was his weapon?
And the Asian was yellow.
Yep.
We was gonna call him that anyway.
So what was the
Hold on,
green
hold on.
one?
Wait,
What
wait,
was the
wait,
green one? Was he Irish?
Nah, he was.
No.
Nah, that was Tommy. That was that dude who actually does the MMA.
He was an asshole.
He was an asshole. The green guy was an asshole.
Yeah, Green Ranger definitely was an asshole.
Yeah, Irish.
But it was okay. So there was one time I was like, you get older, you don't watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and stuff like that. So I was like, oh dang, Power Ranger, right? Let me take a look at it. So the leader was a black guy. He was a Red Ranger, but his power was running fast.
Was that Zeo?
I forgot which one was, but he was running fast.
Zeo or Turbo?
It was one of
No,
them.
no. This is after Turbo.
Oh, that's
So he ran fast, and before he became a Power Ranger, I think he was a thief or something like that.
Oh,
And I was
wow.
like, what the? So I turned it, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
was mad
feel
as hell. Like they still on this.
I feel you on that one. Like, why he got to be a thief and run fast? He was probably the highest jumper.
But
too.
see, that Power Ranger was the dude. The Yellow Ranger and Jew Ranger was the dude.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they switched all
That's
that
the
up.
first white girl I fell in love with.
That was the first.
If you peep it, only the Pink Ranger had a skirt.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah, right, okay.
Cause in the Super Sentai, the Yellow Ranger was a dude.
So what about this Zord shit?
That was from the old show.
That was all from the old show.
All from the old show.
So this
And-
all stock footage.
So this stock footage.
All
Thank
stock
you.
footage.
So
Yup.
this some separate, and they just threw all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bought the rights and spliced it together.
Hey man, we could do some shows.
Because if you notice, the filming looks different.
Oh yeah.
And that's-
One is crisp and one
that
is
was
grainy.
my thing when I was watching it, and I always thought like there's something off about this, and what's wrong with this, and now it's revealing all.
Yeah,
this
one was like
shit. It was
crisp and one
shared
was grainy.
footage. Yeah, shared footage.
I got a question. Who was the main arch enemy? Was it Rita or something?
Rita.
Like
On the first one, no, it was
It was Rita.
Yeah,
oh,
it was
Rita on this one.
Rita,
Yeah,
and
on the first
then
one.
then it became the guy with the skin in the metal.
The
Right,
silver.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
I
remember
forgot
his
his
name.
name.
Zed, Lord Zed.
Yeah.
Zed. Now Rita, I was a weird kid. I was like, man, I thought she was fine to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know.
I was like, boy.
I mean, like you liked her eyes, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
Look
you
how
know
she-
everything.
Look how she creeped out that tunnel.
You know she has.
I'm just watching this right now. I'm like, yo, this some dark ass shit.
Yo,
Hey, I'm glad
Yo,
you said
like,
that because I was
but-
in church at the time and I was not allowed to watch this shit.
You
Oh,
was
wow.
not allowed to watch the Power Rangers.
Because there was
You missed
demons
out.
on television.
Yeah, demons and magic and stuff like that. Yeah,
Wow.
I can see that.
yo, dig the fucking Zords and Jew Ranger talk. Like they talk.
They
So
can
they
talk.
had a person-
So that's when you see their mouths moving. Ain't nothing happening.
They talk to the fucking Power Ranger because I think like he was like I think the Green Ranger and the Red Ranger are brothers, and he's like I gotta
Peace.
Peace Most, Mighty Most, Intel Music Group. Yo man, and he was just like, the subtitle. He's like, you gotta kill your brother. You know, he's like, I'm not gonna kill my brother, and the fucking Tyrannosaurus is like, bastard, I said kill your brother. Like,
Bastard, kill your brother.
Bastards.
Damn.
like, yeah, man, like, dude, it's fucking insane.
That's dope.
I didn't even know.
That's
So,
next
so
level.
now you know where
Now
to go watch
now I
I
know
was
why that
today
show
years old when I
failed.
found out.
Now I know why that show failed.
What
So,
show?
was y'all watching Ultraman or Spectre Man?
I watched both.
I watch both.
Ultraman,
You like Ultraman
It
one?
was yeah.
I like Spectrum.
You like Spectre Man?
I like the theme song.
Power of the flame, hero. Something.
Yeah. He was on the stars.
I'm a gotcha man, dude.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
Man.
gotcha, man. That's a good one.
That was.
That's a good one.
Also on the Midwest Anime EP.
Oh, there you go. Word.
Slide down in there.
Anybody watch Hunter x Hunter?
I
That
tried.
was my joint.
I
So
tried.
that
I
I
wanted to
stuck
get
with,
into
and
it.
I had plenty of time to binge on.
Man, that shit's
I loved
brilliant.
Hunter.
That has one like I used to think that Naruto has some really dope training segments, but that
No,
Hunter
but-
x Hunter, the progression of their skill sets is real as
And
hell.
they were similar stories too, but I
Yeah.
really like Hunter, and I like the little friendship he had
With Gon and Killua?
With Gon and Killua,
Yeah.
like, and Killua was bad.
Oh, he was a nasty ass dude, man. He was a straight assassin.
What's
Straight
the
up.
what's the little dude? He was grown and then he got turned into a little kid, but he was an inspector. What was that one?
He was an inspector that became a kid.
Yeah.
I kind of remember that. I have a vague memory of that. Wow.
Oh, it was Case Closed in America. Right?
Okay,
That
I didn't
yeah,
watch that one.
I think so. I kind of remember that.
It
I
was
kinda
good
remember
though.
that.
He used to follow Lupin the Third, so I just
Okay, like right after.
yeah.
Yeah, that's another one they did the live action of, and it was like, okay.
Was that good? The live action Lupin?
It's not based off the anime.
Yeah, it's his own story.
Yep.
But
Okay.
it was decent.
It's because Lupin III is based off of the French novels.
Right.
So the live action is just a dude, just some African dude that was a fan of the French novels, and so he just adopted that persona.
That persona as a pro thief.
Like the Saints,
Yeah.
basically.
I got you. I like that movie.
Yeah.
The Saint was dope.
And the Saints the same thing because there's more than one Saint in the greater story.
But in the anime, Lupin III was a descendant of Arsène Lupin.
Okay.
Actual French thief.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither.
Again, brought to you by D. Nick, the comic book historian.
Yeah, anime. Apparently.
Yeah, and anime apparently.
So
who knew?
Did you guys see the Batman?
Yes.
The Batman?
Batman.
Batman.
How do you feel about
I've
Batman?
been meaning to
Batman?
ask. D. Nick told me like, yo, man, I'm finna go wind down. I gotta go catch this movie. I've been meaning to ask you, what did you think?
I thought it was good.
What was?
You looking like that, guy? You like, you don't believe me?
No, I don't.
I don't
believe you.
That was that look. I didn't think it was good. I don't think it was great. I think it was good.
Where would you rank it?
I was gonna say in comparison to.
He trying to set me up. All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Do we count the Justice League shit?
Yeah,
All the
absolutely.
shits, man. You seen every
Anytime Batman is
there
live action,
Batman.
you gotta count back
Every
shark
Batman
repellent.
there is.
Batman.
Oh, well then
Man.
Adam West all day. He's number one.
That's the bailout right there.
Yeah,
That is the parachute.
I go Adam West.
Adam West.
I go.
No disrespect, but Adam West, come on, fam.
Yes, I'm going.
He was
Adam
partying on the beach.
West. Why would you
With
not
bat
sue?
repellent and sun spray.
That shit is handy.
But he's fully clothed. He's fully covered.
Hey man, Batman. Like you gotta set a good example. So I'm going with the Bright Knight.
The Bright Knight.
I'll go. Dang. I'll go to Dark Knight as number 2. You know, the one good Christopher Nolan Batman movie. It was great.
The
And then-
one good Christopher Nolan.
One,
Batman.
Batman Begins does not hit the
Yeah,
radar.
that wasn't good.
Womp,
I learned a
womp,
lot of
womp.
stuff.
Woo!
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't.
No, the one with Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. And
The first one.
And Raz out. Yeah, Raz
He went to
Shahbood.
prison and shit, and he had to learn how to fight and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I kind
Yeah, you said, man, that whole scene with the fear, and he had that, and
Yeah.
motherfuckers, he was holding people, and they were seeing like him oozing black shit out his mouth and all that. Swear to me.
No, I'm not fucking with that.
So just the Dark Knight for you.
So, but then you started with Adam West,
Yeah, because they committed.
Batman and Robin.
No, oh, man, dang, Batman and Robin.
I mean, that's what it was. It was
you
Batman and
went
Robin.
to the
What,
50s,
Adam West?
too.
No. Batman and Robin was trying to be the Bright Knight. And with Dark Knight attire. No, I'm not.
No, I'm saying that the show was Batman and Robin.
It was bad. Like it was the Batman, then Batman and Robin. Yeah, the show was listed like that. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So he's just saying the Adam West show.
The Adam West show is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's-
Adam West show.
Well,
then
in the
Dark
movie
Knight.
he had a Batman movie that Adam
He
West.
did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Well,
He did.
So
Oh, you like that movie with the helicopter
Oh,
and
that-
all that?
That
That
had
motherfucker
like
was running with a bomb.
he was running with a bomb over his head.
And bullshit, Christopher Nolan stole that whole plot.
He did.
For the last.
He did.
Like you
He
biting
did.
off the Bright Knight while you're hitting on the Bright Knight.
Wow.
I was going to hate on Nolan, too. But,
Oh yeah, let's hate on Nolan. No, he caught one with the Dark Knight, and then the Dark Knight Rises. That failed. I go with Ben Affleck. I go with Batman. Him as in Batman versus Superman. After that,
Okay.
I think Batfleck was the best Batman. Not including this dude. I kind of like this new dude, but Batfleck was the best Batman. He was just in a bad movie.
There you go. I agree.
So,
think that
so no Michael Keaton mention.
Yo, man, look. Okay.
Just curious. I'm
Beetlejuice
just curious.
or Mr. Mom. I'm sorry.
Look, We were just excited to see Batman taken seriously. That motherfucker did nothing in that suit. He was just wearing the suit. The suit did all the work.
Oh, man. You're killing their hopes.
I mean, he ain't lying. Remember, I was telling you, like, I don't really care that he's back.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. He didn't do shit. He didn't even do shit in Batman Returns.
It was the nostalgia for the moment, but it didn't age well.
Man.
It didn't age well.
All right, look. That Let's Get Nuts scene is the most non-Batman shit I ever seen in a Batman movie ever.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Fair enough.
So I had thought about
that bullshit.
Fair enough.
You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get the fuck out.
That was just Michael Keaton being
Keaton
Michael
had
Keaton.
chops, okay? Keaton had chops. All right?
That's something Bruce Wayne was saying?
I don't know.
That's something Michael Keaton would say. That was Michael Keaton being Michael Keaton.
That motherfucker was like...
That was his Beetlejuice moment.
He was
Yeah,
like,
it was.
He was like, please, Tim Burton, give me a scene with
Let me
the
have
great
some-
Jack
let me-
Nicklaus.
let me get excited.
I just want a scene with Jack. Give me one scene with Jack without this fucking stupid ass costume, please, please.
I want to save my face.
But Jack killed that scene, though.
Jack kills every scene in that whole thing. It was a Joker movie again. I mean, Batman had some, like, the movie had iconic moments, very few, but it had a few.
This is the first Batman movie that came out, though.
Because we were...
No, it's the second.
No, yeah, I'm good. Don't put some respect on the Bright Knight.
It is the second. We have to... It's the second.
He ran around with a bomb
and that shit is
over his
hilarious.
head. He ran
when
around
you
with a bomb.
watch that scene,
Yeah, the bomb over his head, man.
that scene is like Benny Hill.
It is, because he was like,
The
where do
way
I
he
go?
was running it.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
And it's always funny when he grabs his cape and goes, this way. And it was that show that I realized that Robin was a decoy the whole time. Like,
That's fucked up. So Batman is crazy.
he uses
put-
kids as
he's
decoys.
Endangering children.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that because, see, I'm not really into the DC movies. I love DC TV shows.
Okay.
And Titan.
They go into all of that.
Yeah, Titan, the show
They
is
break
so
it down.
dark.
They break
Really?
that
They
shit.
talk about that?
Because
Yeah,
the Robins
like
are going
you can
in
tell.
on them. They be going, like, Nightwing, Dick be hating on Batman. He be like, you are terrible.
And they had all three Robins in
Yeah.
the Titan show.
I didn't
at the
like
same
that
time.
Batman on Titan. Motherfucker look mad old.
I mean, Michael Keaton. He's about to be Batman.
But he was the Vulture.
Yeah.
But like the Batman
But that's
on
not
Titan,
Batman.
the Batman on Titan, that motherfucker looked mad old. Like,
He was. That was the...
Yeah, it was the guy who played Jiraiya from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he played in, he was the Illuminati in Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, this scene was dope, man. Y'all
No, the
shit.
scene is dope, but the movie is I said there's some scenes in it. It's just there's some scenes that wasn't so great either.
The toys. It's just the wonderful toys. That's it. I don't really give
But look, they're just letting him go. They had guns.
I don't give a fuck about who's in the costume. I just like the costume movement.
They was like,
Look,
oh,
he threw that bomb like they
Well,
didn't just
he
see him
threw the
walk out the
bomb.
door.
Right.
They already
Okay.
saw you leave and he goes, let me throw the bomb.
you have a point. They had guns. They was like, ooh, look at that.
They just
Batman
watching
gun.
him.
God damn, you see that nigga?
All right,
Oh shit.
All right.
Look at this.
All right, now this Batman Returns.
That's
now.
Batman Returns.
Yeah.
he's back.
Your
Now, look at
non-head-
this.
This is a
Look at this
choreograph,
fight scene.
like,
Look
they
at this
dancing.
fight. He's fighting. Look at him.
Although in the first Batman movie, that scene in the alley with the black dude that he was fighting with the sword or with the knives or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a good fight scene. The only good fight scene in the movie.
That was the premiere shot. That was the main.
Your
was the
non-head
one.
turning motherfucker.
Like the two best Batman scenes are the warehouse scene in Batman versus Superman, and then the hallway scene in the Batman.
You mean that warehouse where he murked all those guys?
Yes.
That shit was cold. Like man, Batfleck was the shit.
He used
He
all
worked
of the
all
Batman
guys.
tools at once. That was
Yeah,
brilliant.
that was dope. That's how you put it together. Dope, like orchestrated fight scene.
Yeah.
Actually,
Look
like,
at this fucker. Look at this fucker. Watch. He can't beat him up, so he had to kill him.
With the cartoon bomb. But it was
It was
he's
Tim
hap-
Burton. This
Yeah,
is
it was
Tim
Tim
Burton.
Burton.
And he's happy about killing him. He just blew his dick up, and he's happy about that shit.
Hey, Ben Affleck did the same thing in the warehouse scene.
But it made
Moonlight.
sense with Ben Affleck, because that
Ben
whole
Affleck
shit was
shot
fucked
people.
Well, Batman always shoot people. Them guns on his Batmobile always shoot the cars that people are driving. They're dead.
Yeah, that's dead as hell.
They just know the whole Batman
Dark
doesn't
Knight
kill
for
thing
real.
works for comics, but in real life that shit don't work.
up. I do like in Batman Returns when he turned his head and like when he turned his body, I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, he made that face. That shit is hilarious. When he's in the bat ski boat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker was like a
The bat ski boat.
The penguins, yeah.
That motherfucker was trying to blow him up, and that motherfucker just.
So that goes back to my point of putting shit on the pedestal where it shouldn't belong. So we gotta take Michael Keaton off the list now.
Yeah, man.
No, for the time it was what it was, but it didn't
You don't
age.
have to take him off your list if you like it.
Yeah.
Fuck if no one else likes it. If you like it, you like it.
Look, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy Batman '89, but he was a shitty Batman. I like shitty movies sometimes.
I love shitty movies.
So he's coming back.
I
Is that
love Fast
cool?
and Furious.
Should
No.
they just leave Michael Keaton and Batman alone?
To me, DC and what they're about to do.
You heard me, right? Go ahead, though.
Yeah, they need to. I don't know what they need to do at this point. It all reeks of desperation.
Well, here's the thing. Why would you bring Michael Keaton back now after he's been in Marvel movies and like why you need him now? You could have been brought him back.
Because they pissed off Batfleck and he like, I ain't fucking with this shit no more.
Yeah, even though now they saying he might come back.
I hope so.
They talking.
Because Discover is getting that HBO Max, and that's where I think it might go to there.
But I think if Discover gets HBO Max, they lose some of those relationships.
Do they care?
I mean, in terms of like DC connected relationships.
Yeah, they may lose that. It's possible.
Discover got it. They got it.
Oh, they already got it.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Own this shit. That's theirs.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
So does the relationship between
they're
HBO
firing
and
them. I'll put it to you like this.
does HBO
They're
and Warner Brothers
firing
still
them.
work together?
Yeah,
Okay, they're still good.
Yeah, they
Okay.
probably still work together.
But they could clean out the office and pull in new production and do a new whole like.
But the ownership is still, they got to go to permission from WBDC. That's the problem.
I should be mad.
Their situation is like what the situation is with Hulk and Paramount.
Yep.
Like
Man.
HBO can't do what they want with DC characters. They got to go to ass.
Yeah, they gotta get permission.
Okay, I agree with that. Yeah,
That's crazy, man. Like they still battling with the Hulk and Paramount, and then they just cuffed all of the Netflix shows for Disney Plus.
Paramount did that contract very shrewdly, and they know that it's a cash cow, so they're not giving it up.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Good business, motherfuckers.
It's only good, but it's not good business because they can't do anything with it.
Yeah, but you can't do it like, hey, you gonna give me.
It's a
what I
freeze
want?
out.
Yeah.
It's a freeze
Well,
out.
no, because they can do all they got to do as long as it's not a Hulk-led movie. That's the only thing.
It's the Incredible Hulk. They could do. Marvel got some Hulks.
Yeah, they can do the Immortal Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can play the legal game.
Yeah,
you can play the league. Yeah, you can play the
That's
legal
like
game.
when you tie with somebody in tic-tac-toe. That shit is just mad.
Yeah, just
It's like it ain't good enough.
keep
Let's just
going
go again.
around.
Right, just
Fantastic Four.
move around. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll work it out, I'm sure. I mean, they've been doing fine so far. I mean, I don't think a Hulk movie is needed necessarily up to this point.
No.
But maybe if and it's just complicated.
He's
gonna
good
be
as the
included
complimentary
in this.
character he is right
he's
now.
just gonna trailer make the way they got the Hulk now. I don't even want to see a movie of that shit.
Yeah, just have him bounce around.
No, Rage Hulk coming back, bro.
Like Professor Hulk?
Rage Hulk is
I
coming
think
back.
they watered down the Hulk. He never had this revenge on Thanos. Thanos put him in his place. Gave him a 10-piece. Folded his ass up. And we never seen the real Hulk ever. Nah,
Yeah, he
that's
sat
fucked
he
up.
he sat the Hulk way.
He set
down.
the whole
real talk,
the
though.
real fight.
Real
That's
talk.
the real fight.
That was lawn chair status. He folded that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was done.
folded his
Yeah,
ass
and
up.
you could say at
Man,
this
low-key,
point,
that was sad.
yeah, that was sad. You could say at this point, Bruce got more nuts than the Hulk because Bruce
Man, that's fucked up.
Bruce put on the armor like I'm just gonna run out
Right,
here and
I'll
do.
go then,
He's like,
right.
fuck it, I'ma go.
I'm still here. Shit.
Right, I'm still here. I'ma fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's a tricky because Hulk wasn't not coming out because of him. Thanos.
He
Hulk
was coming
because-
out because he didn't want to cooperate with.
Right,
them.
he wasn't fucking with them no more because they was using him.
And he was. That's when Thor Ragnarok. That's what he was saying. You think he's talking fun and games?
Nah, he's really saying
But
what
he
he's
was
saying.
really saying how he was feeling. He was really on it.
Yeah. He's like,
They
fuck
use me
y'all.
as a weapon, dude.
Yep.
And
And
Thor,
he was-
and Thor fuck around. Oh yeah, right. But we're gonna fight, right? Like you know
Right.
what I mean? Like, you know, like.
So yeah, after that beatdown, he said, "Why am I fighting for y'all motherfuckers and y'all ain't supporting me?" So he said, "Well, fuck it, I'm
But
done."
he's come to. But obviously they came to an agreement.
No, they didn't. I guarantee you, Hulk is pissed right now. Hulk's consciousness is not there. That's all Banner in Hulk's body. Hulk is sitting in there
But he
festering.
Banner can't access that without the Hulk's
So
permission.
could they do
No, he
Planet
can't.
Hulk? Could
That's
they
what they're
do-
doing right
hey,
now.
So can they set up for Planet Hulk or something?
Like gonna send them away first?
No, they don't have to do. They're
They
not
got
gonna
the
do.
Illuminati already.
They're not gonna
doing
do Planet Hulk. They're gonna do World War Hulk. Hulk is gonna break out and he's gonna be pissed as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
He's gonna be pissed because
All right,
he's
if
trapped
they
in
setting
there.
up for that, I fucks with that concept.
That's the only place they can go with his story.
Because that's the only place you could do. He's somewhere fucking mad.
He's sitting there mad because he can't do what he wants.
Well, we will see.
Is She-Hulk gonna calm him down? Y'all fucking with She-Hulk?
I am. I'm watching. I've been a
No, I
She-Hulk
don't think
fan
she'll
for a
calm
while.
him. I think that's gonna contribute to also him being more pissed.
Yeah.
Sitting there
She
watching
gonna
this
stroke his
happen.
ego.
Ooh. Something's gonna happen. Banner's gonna give.
I'm a zip at that on the Hulk stuff now.
Why?
No, not really.
You know something or something?
I'm zip on the Hulk stuff right now.
Why?
Because I know something.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Cut that out. don't do a Chad.
Because I know something. So
Okay.
that's why. That's all. God
Okay.
knows something. But y'all, it's been an action-packed show.
You know, this be the weirdest shit when niggas have microphones and talking about shit, and then they say, no, I don't want to talk about it because I know something.
I was about to say something, and I was like, no, I'm gonna hold on.
Product differentiation. Ain't nobody trying to mess up their bag.
Plus, no snitching.
Oh, is it a spoiler alert?
Huh? It's
Or is it just something you thinking about?
No, it's not. I got actually kind of hard proof about some hoax.
Intel.
Yeah, I got legit intel.
Can you share around
Shout
it?
out to IMG.
let me figure that out because I got it directly
This the
from
moment.
I got it directly from Marvel.
From who is that?
I got a mole now.
Ooh. You have a mole.
I have a mole.
What does that mean?
At Marvel, I got an insider.
Man, hold
So
tight
that's
to
what I'm
shit,
saying.
son.
I gotta be careful when they tell me something, how I say it and when I say it, because I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
that's where we edit all this whole conversation.
Yeah.
I know Risky don't be giving no fuck.
I ain't risky.
Risky tell us everything.
I ain't risky. I ain't risky.
That's what he just said. I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
His name is Risky Business. He risks things. He takes chances.
Yeah.
I like to keep leverage until I need it.
Okay.
So, yeah. But y'all, it's been a dope show.
Man, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah. One love to the Microphone Misfitz for coming out.
Thanks for
Tell them where they can find all your shit.
Yeah, tell
I'm
everybody
sorry,
out
your
there
stuff.
your stuff.
You can order everything. You find all our social media handles on the microphonemisfits.com. That's the microphonemisfits.com. THEMICROPHONEMISFITZ. The Microphone Misfits.
Who else could it be?
Well, now.
They have an intro and outro. That's dope.
Yeah.
Professionals.
That's what's up.
Professional performers.
So you got the event coming up this weekend.
Yes.
What else you got that they can
March
catch you on?
26th.
Anything else coming up?
Actually, we do have the 420 tour coming up.
Ooh.
It's coming up in April, man. Check us out at Level Up Smoke Vape and Hookah Lounge, 101 South Juliet. We're going to be out there doing a little performance and a book signing featuring the song In the Clouds. It's a 420 event. If you don't know about In the Clouds, it's on Escape from Babylon Volume 3. Featuring
We got a
myself.
video for that.
We got a video for it.
Shout out to Big Hurt.
Shout out to Big Hurt for doing the videos all day, every day. And yeah, we doing that, man. And we're moving forward in 2022 because 2020 robbed us, and we back in these streets, dog.
Word. So that smoking thing won't be at the Children's Museum.
It will not be at the children's museum.
So I can't go. I'm gonna go to the Children's Museum. And, D Nick told me I could smoke out right here.
Not on 420. Don't do that.
Don't do that at the
Any other
Children's
day?
Museum
What?
ever.
Period. Right. Just not at
I
all.
was like, what?
But D Nick said I could do it. He said I could come to the Children's Museum and host a smoke out.
Any final words, J. Dot?
Yo, scroll back up, Sean. Right there with the stars, Sean.
Down.
Scroll down. One more to the right.
That
Boom, with
one.
the stars.
Any shout outs, J. Dot?
Nah, I'm cool, show.
You cool?
I'm chilling.
What's wrong with you, Dot?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling.
He's still hurt
With
about.
No, I'm not. Nah, I'm over that. I'm over that.
Wait, what happened?
This is called fatigue. You know what I mean?
With the Fly Nerd Group shirt on, though. Looking fly like
yeah,
a
see, man.
You know,
Thanks for the representation.
popping.
the effervescence.
There you go.
You know what would have brought out the logo? The white headphones.
Oh. I was thinking that when he traded them out, but I ain't want to stop.
Damn.
It was there.
You got to think about the contrast, Doc. The contrast, fam.
Coordinate.
It was too much yak wob on me. And I had to diversify my bonds and get on something else. You know what I mean?
That's why I kept my mouth shut.
They said you got to coordinate.
Yo, man, I'd like to shout out the Microphone Misfits for coming out and doing a hell of a show.
Appreciate you, bro.
Putting it on.
Get their shits. It's independent creatives.
That's in stores too yet?
Not yet. Everything is released
straight from you?
March 26th.
Okay.
March 26th, it all drops.
Word.
Come to the album release party. 10-year anniversary starts at 6 p.m. It is a family event. Bring your kids.
It's a family.
It's a 2-on-2 b-boy battle.
Cosplay
b-boy battle.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Yo, we not playing with them, yo.
Hosted by Brave Monk.
Brave Monk. Shout out Brave Monk.
Shout out to the Brave Monk. Yo, Kazi, any shout outs? Anything you want to say before we get out of here? Nope.
Wait, what?
Right, he got his old dirty bastard on. Any shout outs before we get out of here?
Shout out Risky Business, Sean Doe, SP1.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
One more thing. Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Not to cut off.
No, I do got a shout out.
March 26th, I'm over at the Walk Room, 10 to 3. You know what I mean? Fall through, holla at your boy. I'm playing some Magic. And that's it.
Word.
That's the unofficial after party for the Babylon Breakout. There we go. There we go.
It all syncs up.
Oh, never mind. I can't follow that.
But we 6 to 10, so you can pop in and then bounce.
Pop in, pop off.
Right, because I'm 10 to 3. So that's it.
Word.
Well, there you go.
You got my whole night planned already.
Yo, it's been a great show, y'all. Fly Nerd Group Primetime, one of the Microphone Misfits, Sean Rocker, IMG. Thanks for having us. We'll catch y'all next week.
Fly
Peace.
Nerds.
Fly Nerd Group. Peace.